Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Friday. The weekend is here. We're so glad you're with us tonight. We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and this is the place to be on a Friday night. You got to ask the jewelry lovers of the world, but also, do you see what's peeking through on the side of the set here? We've actually got a little bit of a returning favorite here that is going to be last call, because we actually have, I know how many of you are on a wait list for those fabulous Streeta bags. We have got them back, but in super limited quantities. Only 2 colors that are here, and they are the most popular colors as well. So we'll be seeing those a little bit later on this evening. That's coming up about an hour from now. If you were not with us that one night, that one fabulous evening, wasn't it a nighttime show? I think it was. That one fabulous evening show when we introduced those, well, get ready for a very special little treat. But again, very, very limited. So you may want to get registered if you're a handbag lover like myself. There's really very few things in this world I love more than jewelry, sports being one of them, handbags being another one of them. So, and my Chihuahua peanut. Those are pretty much, that's the list right there. So that's going to be, that's a short list, of course. So we've got those coming up for you a little bit later on tonight, and perfect for the handbag lovers also for Valentine's Day perhaps. So they have been received with the most rave reviews. So it is truly, it's going to be a really good collectible coming back out for you tonight. Now, there's also going to be a lot of jewelry. That's just a tiny, that is going to be probably about 3 minutes that we see those, because that's how limited I am. I got about 15 of them to go around among the 2 colors, but we're also going to see a lot of really special jewelry. That is the name of the game around here after all, so that's what we're going to see tonight. We've got fabulous ideas. They do have a chameleon diamond. Linda, I did get your email. We brought out all the best in the Blue Wing Block D earrings. I've actually got 4 larger pairs of earrings. There's really nothing in the small sizes right now, given that our Blue Wing Block Ds are almost completely gone, but I do have some opportunities to get you some bigger stone sizes. Also, we've got, speaking of earrings, some hoops that are very popular. They are returning. Big ruby earrings, love those, but an affordable price tag. Also have brand new, left and right, left and right. We've got a great designer style in a diamond band as well, a wider band that's going to give you a lot of cool details to the way that it's made. And then there's also going to be, we do have one Tanzanite ring and a yellow diamond that's fabulous. It's going to bring you almost 3 carats in diamonds at one of our best values ever. So there's a lot to get to tonight. It is, again, 3 hours only. It flies on by, especially if you love great jewelry. It's a perfect night to be shopping, and hopefully we can have you with us for the duration. And if there is anything you're looking for, anything special that we can bring out for you after a busy week, well, let me know what that might be. It's all your show, and we're here to provide you whatever it is you need in great fine jewelry, but of course, even more important and paramount, the value. So we've got a good one to start. Let's take a look at this opal. It is a really cool midnight blue with those really bright blues and greens as well. It's item number 1126047. And that is looking good, isn't it? Look at that. This is where I gotta make sure all of our lights are on here. They are. But that's a really cool stone, and there's a lot of different, look at that pattern. Suddenly I see, I don't know, anybody else see a girl in a bikini? I don't know, that's just, I don't know, my mind. I don't know, it's just, again, what I saw there when I looked at those greens there. Anyway, this is right there, like the top and the, no. Okay, so this is a carat 32 in this great opal, and it is Club TVON, right? You never know when the girls in bikinis are going to come out. You never know, right? With the sparklers and the cake. Tony, yeah, Tony's going, please, please, please. I'm trying to focus here. But this is our carat 32, and it's the Lightning Ridge Black Opal, and 17 points in diamonds in platinum. And it is a great look. You got some baguettes and some rounds here on the sides, and it stays as is. I know you're going to have to settle for the platinum on this one. Settling, yeah, it's not something in our vocabulary, being facetious, of course, but let's go and blow this out. It's not going to be $19.99, and there's a very special opportunity. Now, I don't know if you know this. We crank up the values on the Club TVON because it's kind of our exclusive get-together evening here, and, you know, there's only one official kickoff to the weekend party, and it's right here on a weekly basis every Friday night, live from 5 to 8 Pacific time. So that's what's going to be all the party favorites you love. Like, this feels like a party. It's play of color in a party, and that's what we love about an opal. Phenomenal stone that's showing you the phenomena no matter what light you're in, no matter what, is it bright sunlight, is it fluorescent light, are you indoors, outdoors? This always looks good, and it's not even $9.99. To get this one home to you, we're going to need some callers on the line. Remember, there's one of a kinds for the most part tonight, as usual, so you want to dial in as soon as you possibly can to get your favorites, and we're going to make this better than $888 or $777. That's a lot of platinum and a big opal. If it's a carat 32, it's going to look about 2.5 carats or more. This one certainly does. And look at all those great looking patterns. You see that? Just really blues and greens. This, it does not have all of the yellows and oranges and reds, but what you get are these really amazing bright blues and greens. So all those earth tone colors, and we're so proud to have this one. Better than $777. Let's make it $699 for that one only. That'll be a quick one and an easy one, if I do say so myself, because that is a very special opportunity. And I have Tanzanite pendants as well. I've got actually one. I've got one big pendant here. It's an 8 carat 26 stone. And then we also have, oh, there's quite the Paraiba value. If you're looking for a 2 carat, remember how I told you that big mounting we had the other night with the yellow diamond? And what else? It had the yellow diamond and the mandarin. We'd only seen it 4 times with 4 different stones. Well, the Paraiba version I brought out tonight. So you're going to see a really gorgeous blue-green stone in about a 2 carat size coming up just a little bit from now. So we'll see that in that carat 94 mounting that we love so much. So that's going to be a classic coming your way. And then if you like, we've got this one for $699. Of course, there's a great necklace coming up. Remember, Valentine's Day is around the corner too. So not only, oh, and thanks, Tone, for letting me know that. And let's see who's with us. Well, TVON's with us, checking in online like that. Happy Friday. And then, of course, hi, Tracy. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I've been in kind of the more neutral tones of late, just to fit my mood. But yeah, coming out of it here with some bright colors. But here we go. That, and it's Friday night. You know, it's the club. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be, oh, how cute is this? It's a little starfish. A starfish with the color of the sea there, a beautiful bright blue or sky sea, kind of depends on what sea you're at. But that's going to be our 34-point blue sapphire. This is item number 6799. It's brand new. We've seen some really cool sapphire petite pendants. This one is on the petite side, but it's so wearable for that reason, yet has a little panache and a little bit of that unique designer quality to it. So we like to see that, and that's a sapphire round 34-pointer there on that royal blue. And then 5 points in diamonds. We're going to throw in the chain, so it's a full necklace that you have got ready to wear. And if you want to switch it out, let's say you want to put your diamonds by the yard. Let's say you want to put a different chain. Maybe it's a little larger than what you see here. This is kind of the classic Rolo link chain, but let's take a look at it from a distance on the hand. I am so proud that we have this here. It's an 18-inch chain too. So this one's going to be 18 inches only, no adjustability. Take a look at that. Oh, let me see if I can balance it here properly, and because again, it's not meant to go on the hand, it's meant to go on the neckline. And so we'll show you there, and then we're going to go ahead and blow it out for you really quickly. And do give us a call if you have any requests at all. I know we've got already some coming in. Glad to see that. Let me go ahead and get you a quick measure here on this pendant, and there it is. And boy, that just feels like, you know, from a distance it almost looks like palm leaves, doesn't it? It's going to be about, let's see, close to 3/8 of an inch there, maybe a tad more. It's reaching up towards a 1/2 inch, but not quite. And then I'll take it on over. Now remember, throwing in the chain, which is a good $600 value as it is. Here's what it looks like from a distance. I think we all love the way that blues, we know that a great royal blue is going to go with so much, including your denims and including a lot of the colors that, you know, we do wear all the time and that we love so much. Well, this one's going to be one of those fabulous values. And again, everyday wearable, nothing complex about it. It's not that big statement piece that you have to build the entire wardrobe around. You just wear it and enjoy it. And we're going to make this one only as we go back up close. I'll get you a look at it. Yeah, the bail's a good size. So yes, plenty of room for a diamonds by the yard if you want to upgrade and maybe you want to send that chain to a loved one and you want to use your diamonds by the yard. It works well. But how about this? We'll make it $399. Everything. The chain, the pendant, the whole necklace ready to go for $399. That is one fabulous stone right there. And that is going to be, yeah, one for the ages. And $399 if you'd like. It stays in the white gold, of course, being a designer piece like this is. Do have a pink Morganite, a huge pink Morganite in one of our best designer mountings. Also have, oh, there's an aqua here. Aqua marine lovers, a trillion. And if you've never seen an aqua Sierra Santa Maria trillion, you are in for a major treat. Then we've got our fire opal pendant. Blue zircon round is here too. So lots of new on this Friday night. We are kicking off the weekend in style. And here we are. That, by the way, the black opal for $699 that we started the show with is still here. The Streeta bag, if you've never seen it, it is unbelievable woven leather. It takes like a football field of leather to create this bag. And yet we've got, it's like the look of the $15,000 bags from that Italian designer. We're going to bring those to you back. Just 17 of them, final count on what what we have on a little, because we had a little wait list, so we could only get back 2 colors. We're going to have those coming up in about 50 minutes, so make sure you stay with me for that. Also a chameleon diamond that is well priced, and so that's going to be on the way. Let's get to this one. I can't wait any longer on this Morganite. This is one of our best in the round. Take a look at this, 1125653. And this is in a bridge. This is a great look into designer mounting. And how fabulous is this true pink Morganite in the rose, or oh, looks like this one's going to stay in the rose gold here. It is just, well, it's fantastic, isn't it? And the true pink color you're getting is so unusual because, yes, this is known as pink beryl, but indeed it's a lot more than just, you know, obviously most of the Morganites we see have a lot of peachy color to them, kind of a blushy tone, if you will. Pretty, but sometimes very faint. Very much that light, barely there color. Well, here's what we've got going on. 310 on that stone. Love it. It's our area code, my area code. We got about 15 area codes, but that's mine. So I love that. 310. Just rolls right off the tongue. 310. It's our 310, and it's got a 67-point diamond weight. Those diamonds are going to run underneath it. They're going to run all the way around that stone as well. It's beautiful in every way. It's very bright. There is something special, I think, any stone in a round, but you take a stone that's not necessarily known for a lot of brilliance or a lot of pop, and then suddenly you cut it around, and that's exactly what you're getting. So it takes the softer pastel pinks and really makes it what? Very diamond-like. If that were a pink diamond, it would be millions and millions of dollars. Take a look at what we have here for you. It's going to be a, oh, not millions. No, not millions, not even close to millions. We've got this one going less than $49.99. I'm bringing them all down. This is what we do on Friday nights. Welcome in. It's an exclusive club. It's a very special evening. There are the diamonds that go all the way, you see, one side to the other and underneath that stone. So what you get is the glittering factor from that Portuguese cut round Morganite that's pure pink, but it's also giving a little reflection of the diamond brilliance from underneath. So it is just impactful in every way. It's a powerful sparkle stone, and it can't get better, doesn't get better. It's not $49.39 or even $29.99. There is only one. I got to try it on. So you can see how stunning this is from a distance away on its own. And if you ever wanted a pink diamond, but you just can never get quite big enough with those 20 and 30 and 50 pointers, well, here's your solution. Go private collection. It's a step up in the color. It's pure pink, and it's not $29 or $19.99. You can just say the word and I'll keep saving you money. You can say that word sold and it'll be yours and reserved for you, but we may even take you lower than you ever imagined we would or could, and that's how this is working right now. It's not even 19 or 18 or even, not even $17.99. I'll blow it out for $17.77, and that's a first caller scenario, as so many pieces are tonight throughout our show. Let's see who else is checking in. Well, thank you so much. Hi, Miss Lady. Hey, Michael's back. Thanks, Michael. How was your cruise? Michael just got back. Oh, did you see some jewelry? Everybody was wondering on the cruise if his designer bangle was from the big designer. And I love it. You have all three, and they stack beautifully, don't they? Okay, we'll see if we have any Sphenes for you. Hey, William. Hi, William. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you, Michael, again for your kind compliment, and welcome back. I hope your trip was wonderful. I was thinking about Michael many times over this week, thinking, now this would have been the week to be on a cruise, right? As an Angelino, this would have been definitely the week to be on some fabulous exotic cruise. But Michael, I hope you had a great time. Welcome back, and let us know on the Sphenes. I don't have any of the traditional Sphenes. We can always check and see if we have a color change variety. $17.77 on this Morganite. Let me know who's got it. And then also the opal and the sapphire piece. Speaking of cruises, that definitely had a kind of like a, you know, sea life inspired, that the starfish that we had in that shape around that sapphire. I love that one. So if you are an ocean lover or a beach dweller, you got to get on the lines for that one. All right, coming up, do you want to see the big Morganite and the big aqua together? Because I think these colors look great together, but they're also like sisters, so they do. They're all just kind of keeping it all in the family here. Look at this one. They are the same type of stone. Oh my. Well, it's actually not a trillion. It kind of looks like one, but it's actually, technically speaking, a pear shape, but it's got, instead of the elongation of a pear shape, it's got the more equal sides. So that's really, really beautiful, isn't it? The way it's got, first of all, the best color of any aqua in the world is right there with our Sierra Santa Marias. Let's see. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Oh, wow. So Kathy in New York, she said she got a museum reserve Tanzanite. It was a 5-carater. She spent okay, we got to share this with everybody. And I know we're not talking Tanzanite at this very moment, but this is what, if you've never had your pieces appraised, maybe take it from Kathy in New York. Thank you, Kathy, so much. Kathy let us know that she got a 5-carat museum reserve from me. She bought it for under $2,000. under 2,000, which maybe you have something similar. She went and took it to get appraised, and it got appraised for $15,206. That is specific, and that is a fact. So that is wonderful. And she says, thank you, Lolo. Again, Lolo with the Lolo prices and the big appraisals, right? That's something, and again, we don't do our own appraisals because that would be a conflict of interest. We give you the values, then you go out to a third party, someone who's objective, and go get your piece appraised, and you might end up with a lot of those numbers like what Kathy saw. So isn't that a great feeling? Not only just the beauty of the look of your piece, but it's so much more high value than what you spent. So that's always exciting. Thank you, Kathy, for that testimonial. Let's take a look at this. This is our aqua. It's brand new right now tonight, and it's 112-7363. And this is something special. I'm a sucker for a trillion or a pear shape that's acting like a trillion. And that's really what you have here. Because it's that shorter pear shape, it has basically, instead of a really defined cut corner, it's got a more rounded corner, but it's a 212. So we went from the Los Angeles area code to the New York area code. I see a theme going on here. Here's the 212. Sorry, why do I think in area codes? I have no idea, but I do. So here we go, because always I think of those magazines, and when you look at a really good jewelry ad, usually it's anything I like, usually it says price upon request. You know, it's like they didn't have enough room on the page to print the price tag. At least that's how I think of it. So you have to call the 212 number to go call and ask for the price of, you know, whatever, what have you, jewelry piece. Well, there you go. 212, and it's a 109, and that's diamonds galore everywhere, sitting on this platform, which I call the bed of diamonds here. And so this is a sister stone to this stone. So you have the pink version of beryl in its best quality. You've got the blue version of beryl in its best quality. And let's take a look at it on. And it feels, this one always feels, you'll have to pardon me, but it feels a little Wonder Woman, okay? So I might have to just go ahead and do a little, operator, should we do a little extra vetting and make sure that Wonder Woman picks it up? Yes, you have to feel like Wonder Woman. And look, the good news is if you don't feel like Wonder Woman right now, I think you will when you have this ring on, because it is just that simple, right? It's that amazing. It is that amazing. So you've got a very special look here. Doesn't it feel like her accessories, from the belt to the tiara to the bracelets? She had the best accessories, right? And this is what it feels like, right? That little bit of an arch here up top, the point here on the other side. And thank you. Did we find some Sphenes? Oh, good. Oh, pendant or ring. That's good. All right. So for our requester, I don't know if we know her first name, do we? Because I know she's got kind of a code name on YouTube. So it makes it difficult to figure out first names. But again, we've got some Sphenes to take a look at by request. And again, the diamond weight here was 109. So you've got a lot of diamond weight. And look at that. The pop of the Sierra Santa Maria really matches the pop of the VS diamonds as well. Quite the show so far. 17 minutes in, we've seen a lot of good treasures here. Really beautiful depth of color. Look at that. Aqua. Let's give it away, shall we? Because I know aquas get pricey. We know that. When they're Sierra Santa Maria, it's all we usually offer. I wouldn't say entirely. I've had a few that weren't Sierra Santa Marias. This is one of them. So you're getting the best of the best, the ultimate high level quality, color, saturation, everything, but then it's the cut. The cut really takes it up a notch. That's so important because a lot of Sierra Santa Marias, they're known for giving depth of color, but they don't always have flash and sparkle. This one's giving the undeniable, very much like a blue diamond, and a blue diamond is often this color too. So love that. And it's not going to be, well, let's skip over the $59.99. Should be Sierra Santa Maria price and make it a lot more affordable. You can also change the gold color if you like. Notice I flipped the orientation of it as well. So you've got a couple of different ways to look at it and see into that stone and see that beautiful cutting, but we're going to make this one simple and easy. How about $1,999 only for that real stunner of a Sierra Santa Maria? We've got, as far as fancy diamonds are concerned tonight, I've got the Chameleon, which is a 60-point round. I also have a GIA certified orange brown, which otherwise would be known in the trade as a cognac. So we will do that as well. So I've got a couple of really important diamonds, the most beautiful diamond pink sapphire that you know, is really stunning. And then we also have a Paraiba that's a 470. 470 at a teeny tiny little price. A 470 Paraiba. And I'll flash it here for you so you can see the difference when you get straight up blues versus blue greens. Look at that. That's an awfully pretty, almost like, yeah, isn't that pretty? Like a minty. I know it was in focus there, but it's really stunning. So let us know. We're getting a lot of phone calls here, but again, lots of great jewelry still needs to go out the door. And so we've got you all set up with all the values. If you'd like that one, it's only $19.99 to get it. Hope you'll grab it fast in a hurry before it's gone to somebody else, because we know that's going to happen. And then we've got some brand new for you here. I'm going to just dive. That one's brand new. The Morganite was brand new, so we've seen a lot of brand new. So is the Sapphire, so is the opal. They've all been brand new, 4 for 4. Let's get into some really, really cool pieces though from a variety. I've got a beautiful bright yellow sapphire, looks like a yellow diamond all day. Take a look at this. We'll come on in and take a look, one last look at that aqua. I think that one needs a home at $19.99. You know as well as I do, a 212 like that with that much diamond weight should be more. It's just easy. We're making it affordable. Now, this is fantastic. It's 7099. This is yellow sapphire, but it's that bright level of quality. Let me get the fingerprint off of it. Wow. We're going to show you a 103, bright as can be. This is still yellow. It doesn't have any orange. Doesn't have any golden, but it's about the top level of saturation you get in a yellow. It's also going to be a 103 and it's set in platinum, but then it's the big diamonds. It's kind of like that 3-stone style with the bigger stone set right there on either side. You see that, how the center diamond there is actually larger, and then it's framed with all the other diamonds around it. So it's a really lovely piece. Platinum, 68 points, and you know what? Everybody deserves to have a great sapphire. The classics are the blues. And sometimes people think that's all there is in a sapphire world, and it's true. There are other colors like purples and really rare yellows and oranges and pinks. We'll see a pink later. But this is the yellow that is just, again, almost like when you get a pure clarity like that, it really does feel a bit like a diamond when it's cut well, and this one is. 68 points is a lot of diamond weight as well. Got a $29.99, should be priced. We'll make it a lot better. And again, keeping up with these one-of-a-kinds, then we'll show the Sphenes by request. And then again, Linda, whenever you're ready, let me know if you have a desire to see what I brought out. I just brought out every earring we have in Tanzanite, so I can show them all. We can just show them all and let everybody have a free-for-all on the big Tanzanite drops, none of which are small, but again, brought them all out for you. So whenever you're ready, Linda B will help you out with that. But this is going to be our one and only, and let's skip over $29.99. Sounds like we need to get something cooking here, right? So let's just take these prices, do a lot of extra discounting on our big Friday night together. The club has arrived, and again, you get exclusive discounts. It's still our, again, fairly new to Friday nights back on TV at least. So we're really kind of, again, getting everybody accustomed to this idea of still shopping for fine jewelry on a Friday night. So, and again, we'll give you a little look at those bags coming up in about 40 minutes. So that's going to be our last call. We've got 2 colors. Start thinking about if you want the taupe or the multi. If you've never seen this before, and excuse the clash of the outfit, but again, I didn't know we were going to do this tonight because this is a real little last minute special. We got to do it on our kind of lower viewership nights. This bag is fantastic. And if you know these designer, you know who, the Bottega, yeah, those designer bags go for $15,000 and more, $15,000. So we're going to bring those back. They were such a hit, received such great feedback on them. We've got just a few more. It's all we could get because these are handmade. It takes weeks to make one bag. So all leather, fantastic. So we'll see those. And then we also have the taupe, which is just really stunning. And this is the other way you can wear it without the strap. So it can be more of like that really cool kind of slouchy clutch or just, you know, carry bag. And then you can it kind of molds to your body. So that's a really cool, that's the taupe color that almost has like it's really kind of, again, kind of a taupey gray green, kind of works with everything. So think about which you want because they're very limited. I mean, to the tuna, we have 6 of them in the taupe and only a few more in the multi. So that's where, again, they make great gift ideas as well. So they're coming up in just a little bit. Go ahead and get registered if you're not already, because you're going to want to be registered for those bags because they are a superstar price tag. You can't get a good leather bag for under $3,000 these days, except for if you're watching tonight. So take a look at this. Here's our yellow sapphire. We'll blow it out. It's going to be $999. That's it on the yellow sapphire with the big diamond weight that you have as well. So a really important piece. And oh, really? Okay, Michael said that as far as the cruise, I asked him about his cruise. He said the slots were wonderful. Well, does that mean you won some money? I sure hope so. That's wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Well, then we've got, again, for our Lady K out there, we've got the really fabulous Sphenes coming up for you. And then Linda, you got it. She says, I'm ready when you are. So that's a bright, beautiful yellow. Thank you so much. And here we go. This is a very special. Now I'm going to start with the ring. So this is the Sphene ring that we have. And again, all I have left in Sphenes are color change varieties. Here's one that looks like it needs polish too. It's 1125228. And that's going to be our color change in the emerald cut. Really stunning piece here. Actually, it looks more like a radiant. It's 1125228 with a $599. That's a large Sphene. We've got a new mark down on this one. I also have a pendant, but it looks like that's what we're down to. in the Sphenes. They've been going very quickly of late. So there's the big radiant cut stone. That one's just gigantic, $5.99, 51 points in diamonds going around it. That is a beauty of a stone and very clean. You can see the kind of powerful cuts, and there's that, yep, that's that radiant cutting. So that's what creates that almost like trillion bow tie effect on the sides. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Of course, this being one of the more spectacular of all the varieties because it has that great dispersion to it. But remember, it also changes color. So everything that you see, the green body of the stone is going to actually turn to red if you're in different light sources. And that has got to be, I think that's the largest one we've had in recent years of $5.99. And it's not going to be $12,999. We have one, it's totally collectible. It is something I just want you to be aware, a little bit softer than most of your average stones. So just be a little more cautious when you wear it and maybe keep that in mind as you start your day and put that on. But it's gonna be a really important gem. $49.99 is what we brought that down to, well under $1,000 a carat. And then I do have the pendant, which is a either match the sweet opportunity or something you can get in lieu of, and maybe that is something you're concerned with, you know, softer stone. Well, take a look. This is a little bit more traditional of what we see because in their smaller sizes, we do more of these equal cuts here like this fabulous stone, which is a beautiful, almost like, think like a princess cut. It's an Asher, but look what that does. Asher cuts normally have step faceting, but look at how vibrant and how many almost like fireworks are coming through on this stone. And it's going to be 112-7350. Isn't that a stunner right there? This one's going to fly, and it's a carat 76. It's item number 7350. This is a beautiful Asher, but it really is, again, pendants are oftentimes in demand with the Sphenes because of the fact that you're never going to have to worry about that softer Mohs scale hardness it has because it's wearing on the neckline. So you never have to worry about a scratch or a nick or anything like that. It's also 80 points in diamonds. Double halo around it. Beautiful mill grain, just accenting the bail there. And that one's going to be a lot less than, oh, look, this one's actually $59.99. Should be. Let's take it on down the way we did the big stone. Now, granted, there's a big difference between a 5 carat 99 and a 2 carat, but a 2 carat is still colossal in this variety of gem. Here's what it looks like on the hand. You can see here, and then I'm going to also show you the backing because it's got a really beautiful undergallery, which is not even really necessary in a pendant, but just nice to have. And then I'll show you the length of it here, and then we'll take it on over to the neckline so you can really gauge the size. But here's the length of it. It's going to be just under an inch. I would say about 7/8 there from top to bottom. And then you also have the look here, which is on the neckline. So this one is not going to last, and boy, that's the shot there because you can really see in with all the colors going on in that stone, that's your wear with everything everyday piece right there, no question. Because even though it's got that green base color, it's got all the colors of the rainbow coming from within. And then of course you have this color change phenomenal ability as well. So very important all the way around. We're gonna blow it out. Not $59.99. Let's take another close-up look at it and I'll show you the undergallery. That's the backing. So you can see it's actually two-tone gold with that prong detailing being the yellow, the rest being in the white gold. Great, nice little contrast, but also really make sure that you're also wearing that with anything you want. Chain could be anything as well. Let's make it under, I was not thinking $3,000 to get it at home. It's Friday night, let's party. Huge discounts, that's our idea. As shoppers who love jewelry, I think the idea of a good party is I'll supply the party favors in terms of great jewelry at teeny tiny little prices, heavily discounted on everything, not $29, not $25, not $24.99. We'll take it even further. It's going to be only $19.99 for that Asher in that Sphene, and that is outstanding because they really don't get better than that cut. That cut shows off what this stone is all about better than any other cut, and that's what's so important. So $19.99. Okay, what we're going to do, if you're not a Tanzanite person, you may want to change the channel because I'm going to go ahead and don't leave me for long, but I'm going to need about 2 minutes to set up all the earrings we have in Tanzanites. I'm going to go ahead and do it now. And here we are. We're going to show you all the big Tanzanites. This is going to be kind of something we've not done before, and we'll help Linda out. And for our Sphene lovers, there they are. That's what we have. I'm going to start here. We're going to start now. There's a lot going on, and we've got some very, very important sizes here. I'm going to start with, actually, let me get our most affordable up here for you. I'll build them in affordability so that we can actually start here with these really large Asher cut stones here. So we're going from the Asher to the Asher, but we're switching it up here. And this way you'll get a good idea because this is what we get to do on a big Friday night. You make a request, we're going to do our best like we just did. I went ahead, we got all the Sphenes from the inventory, we showed them for the requester. They're both here. Now what I'm going to do is we got a Tanzanite earring request. I'm going to show you what we have. Let me show you everything we have. Now, nothing is small in size. They're all going to be really important museum reserves. You know, with most of the earrings, that's how they work from the beginning. So I'm going to zoom back a little bit because we also have these fancy cuts here. These are all earring drops. So Linda, stop me now if you're looking for a stud, because nothing I have is a stud. And then this is going to be a cool opportunity for other folks besides our requester, because I'm going to show you 4 pairs of earrings. And that's really important. But wait till you see the pricing that we're going to have. We're going to drop them all in price, since we're going to do essentially our first ever Museum Reserve Tanzanite drop earring wheel. And we're going to give you all the discounts you've been looking for, probably. Because if you have a ring, and most of you do, this would be the great opportunity to get something to match it. And what you have, and I want you to look at the look first, obviously Asher's, now those fancy cuts. Then I've got cushion cuts here. These are going to have a little extra drop to them because they have that large diamond, and then the diamonds in front of that hoop as well that starts it off. But this is where we're getting even larger in size here, and I'll walk you through the carat weights, but I want you to first see the designs. And so that's actually how it's going to sit. I'll try to get this one to sit the same here so you can see how those are going to look. And there is one more pair, but they're gigantic. They're going to be 26 carats, and so we can show you everything we have. And then if you are in need for a Tanzanite earring, let's say you have the ring, you have the pendant, you're ready now to add something to really complete the suite or the set, or maybe you just love a good drop earring. That's what we have here. And then of course you see this is the only real true fancy cut, which most of the earrings, a lot of them have been fancy cuts. This one's just so much fun because that's a square cushion, but then it's set at an angle, which I'm trying to show you properly here. So you can see that it's actually going to be the big diamond that reaches up to that point where you're going to see, it was behaving so well for me. But again, you're going to see all these any way you want to see them. But there you can see the beautiful color. And then this is going to be the large 26 carat total weight, so 13 carats in each year. And that's going to be, I'm taking them, as I put them up here, they're going to actually go from, in ascending order, as far as we're going to go from smaller to larger stone weights, and therefore smaller to larger price points. So keep that in mind. So the good news is there's variety in shapes and looks, but it's also going to be a lot of variety in pricing, which I think helps out. Boy, that's a pretty wheel. What do you think? Pretty good wheel, right? I know we're zoomed back a ways. Here's what we're going to do. I can show you all these pieces from all the different perspectives that I always do, which is lengthwise, on the ear, but they are, yes, indeed, all drops. They're outstanding. They're rare. They're all museum reserve. Here are your carat weights, so give us a call quickly. Let's start with where we began here, the Asher, 1411. So that's going to be, it is the most affordable option up here, is the Asher cut you see there. Now that's where I'm giving you total carat weights. So it's going to be 1411, but that means 7 carats plus in each. Then there's 24 points in diamonds. Keep in mind they are in 18 karat gold. Let's go to our fancy cut stones. These are really cool. They're like, think of like an obelisk cut, almost like a kite cut, if you will. That's going to be total weight, also 18 karat gold, by the way, here. 15 carats 90 points in diamonds, because this time you have the diamonds going all the way around the stones as well. Our next size up is going to be this great drop. This is also the lengthiest of the earring. So drop wise, you're going to get a really long earring. They're square cushion cuts, and actually the carat weight is 1852. So you're getting 18 carats 52. That is, think about it, it's like 9.5 carats per on the square cushions. Also has the really big diamonds with it. That's going to be 38 points in those individual marquise cuts. And then you've got another 14 points in round brilliance in the front of the hoop. And then last but certainly not least, it's actually the most. It's 26 carats of Tanzanite, also with this beautiful square cushion. So think about what you're seeing on the left side of the screen. Same cut, but even larger. And that will be 26 carats 30 of material. That means 13 carats plus in each. They're all 18 karat white gold, each and every one of them. Bags coming up at the top of the hour, 25 minutes away. Don't worry, you can get bags, you can get jewelry, you can get it all. It's all affordably priced. But this is where, just thought we'd bring them all out. This is by request, but you do not have to be the requester. I doubt the requester is going to take all 4 pairs. That means you're able to come in, and welcome to come in and get that dream earring. But this is my deal on Friday nights. Now, I used to have Friday nights off a couple of months ago. I said, let's do Friday nights. Let's bring back Club TVON that was adored and beloved when we, way back in the day for years and years and years, but we, again, got off the TV track on Fridays and now brought it back. So my whole concept is to bring you really important values and to have the most important Tanzanite earrings here and discount each and every one of them. And there's all different price points on this wheel for you to take advantage of. That's a beautiful thing. Take a look. So let me know which one you're thinking about. They're all going to be, and this is what's so crazy, is that even as you go up to the largest size, They're going to range anywhere, and these are top museum grade stones, museum reserves as a matter of fact. So they're all giving red flash. They're going to look great with any of the Blue Wing Block D rings you already have, pendants you already have. If you have anything in Blue Wing Block D, this is the way to go. Now, I apologize, they're not going to be 1 carat and 2 carat stones. Remember, they start, the smallest size in the front is 1411. They're 7 carats each with diamonds and workmanship and gold. They all stay as they are. They're all in 18 karat white gold. Here's what we're going to do. If you like the most affordable option right here in front, they used to be $17,000. Makes perfect sense. They're coming on down below $10,000 tonight. And here's what I've got to tell you. Every single pair, including the largest pair with 26 carats plus, not a single pair, which by the way, those were $40,000 originally. They're not anymore. There's going to be everything here under $15,000. Better yet, let's make it even better. Friday nights, I got carte blanche to really do some discounting. The largest pair here is going to be, and that remember also comes with a carat 24 in diamonds. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight, a lot of stone weight. That's still going to be under $12,000. I'm going to make the biggest ones up there $11,999. Then they descend from there. So the next, remember what the next carat weight was? The 1150 or 1852s here. Those are going to be with those large individual marquise cuts you see. That's going to be 18 and a half carats of material. Those are less than 10,000. So that means this pair and this pair and this pair will all be going under 10,000, and they're not even $99.99. This is the next biggest size. The square cushions sitting at that angle, we're going to make these $8,888. The next size down, the 1590 right over here. The most elongated with that point and those dramatic fancy cuts. You've got 15 carats 90 here. 90 points in diamonds. They are down. This is what gets so crazy nuts. Those are $69.99. And then the most affordable of them all, right up here in the front of your screen, the fabulous Asher cut. Blue Wing Block Ds, then that trillion shape of diamonds above them. And that's not even going to be $69.99. We're taking those low. Every single one has been dropped for this presentation. And nothing is over $12,000. We're actually going to make that front Asher cut. Those are $59.99. So they go anywhere from $59.99 to $11,999, depending on the size and the shape of what you're going to choose here. They are fabulous in every way. This is a do not miss moment. Obviously, do I have smaller stones? I went through everything this afternoon. Everything. This is what we have in Tanzanite earrings. This is it. Every pair. And just like we saw a final look at a couple of stones that were in rings last night before they headed off to the museum, this is also last call before these stones, which think about it, there's actually 2 stones per earring pair, so there can be 2 different museum pieces here. They can go off to different museums because chances are they're going to be actually set out of the jewelry, no longer in an earring. Usually the museums have loose stones on display, so here they are. $5,999 all the way up to $11,999. We'll give them 60 seconds. Bottom line is that's the whole thing. That's everything we have in earrings. So you're seeing them all in one spot, all in one place. I've discounted each pair individually for you, and it's time to let them go. So let me know. And again, Linda, I'm sorry we don't have anything smaller. I don't have 1 and 2 and 3 carats. They're all been here, and they're all sold out. So now, but this is the thing. A lot of you have a bigger stone, whether it's in a ring or a pendant. If you need questions or help or want to just see one of them at a time or want to see one on, obviously we're going to do that as you ask for them, but I wanted to give you a once over here so you can see them all together, so you're really honing in on which one's best for you. But $59.99. Then we go to those fancy cuts, which my goodness, those are amazing, $69.99. Then the large square cushions, $88.88, and then the biggest ones in the back in the center, $11,999. So that's what we have in Blue Wing Block D drop earrings. So kind of fun to see them all at once. We have one pendant that's a big size as well. I have the 8 carat 26 in this very modern style pendant. It's our 8 carat pluser, and this one's going to be going out quickly. Look at that. That's coming up in a pendant. So that's another great stone. That's actually in yellow gold. So really pretty how that's done. Yellow gold, or you could do white gold if you'd like, but that's a very important piece. So let's keep moving. We've got, again, I hate to, take those away because they're awfully fun to look at, seeing them all together like that. But again, if you want the Asher cuts, that's our most affordable. Next most affordable are those really fancy, cool cuts. Then we've got the square cushions, and that's going to be the 88 pair, and then the big ones here, 13 carats plus, another square cushion, lots of diamond weight. Let me know if you have any questions on those. All right, it's time for the blue zircon. 112-7341. And if you have any requests, just like Linda did, or like our requester on YouTube did to see Sphene, guess what? They're all here. So just because they're requested doesn't mean they go. So that's kind of the key. We show you what you need to see, and obviously hoping to make a perfect match. But here we go with our zircon, 112-7341. Keep in mind, only just this one. And that's pretty much the name of the game here tonight and always, is one of a kind. So please do not wait. If you're thinking about any of those earrings, we'll help you own them. We'll make them. Obviously, we made them the best affordable price they can possibly be. And let me know if you want to see any of them on. We can help you out there because they all had that great link to them. But again, that's what we got in Tanzanite earrings. So it's last call on them before they too go out to museums, because the museums are waiting. And they've been very patient with us while we give you guys the last shot. So here we go with our zircon. That's going to be a 375 zircon round in the blue variety. And yes, we will get to that pendant here shortly. And 77 points in diamonds. Now, I do want to point out this one's in yellow. You hardly see the yellow gold till you turn to the side, but you can change it up so you can do white or rose. But that is one spectacular, very defined facet pattern to this round, I must say. And that one's going to be, okay, let's just do a quick little blowout here. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide. I'm so anxious to get some jewelry out. These prices are too good to stay here. So again, and if you're waiting on the handbags thinking, well, I'm going to have to spend $5,000 on the handbag. No, you will not. And they're only going to be, we have a total of, what is it now? We've got something like, it's, I think it was 11 and 6, so 17 bags. The first time I had them, I had hundreds. So we got to make sure that there's just one last chance, because I know so many of you have been on a wait list to bring those back. So we're going to do that tonight, coming up in about 19 and a half minutes. But those won't be costly. Those are more affordable than any of our jewelry is tonight. But this one's going to go first. And this one is no longer $49.99, a major, major discount. To take it on down for you, and let me know how we can help you on this big Friday night. Keep the requests coming, okay? I can't strike out all night, can I? I can't, right? It's not even baseball season. I feel like I got the golden sombrero up here, but here we are, $49.99. It's not going to be. It's not going to be $39, $29. Let's just make it easy. 19. You know what? Skip it. We won't even do $19.99. You want extra discounts? I'll give you extra discounts. The zircon is spectacular. Let me show it on the hand here, because this is a powerful stone. This is one that defeats diamonds, because diamonds are, as much as we love them, they're singly refractive. This is doubly refractive. So it's giving you something and doing something diamonds can't do. Diamonds aren't capable of this. Not 19, 18, 17. Oh, come on. I got to sell some jewelry. How about $16.99 first caller on our one and only blue zircon of the night in the round? And Jason, can I help you on any earrings or anything else?
Is the color change Sphene pendant a Himalayan string?
Is it what?
A Himalayan string?
No, they come from Madagascar. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's funny, I was talking about Himalayan, but it was a crocodile. It was crocodile handbags before the show, because, we may be having Himalayan crocodile handbags. You know, the one that costs, so when I drive here, I drive a long distance to get here. And there's a lot of casinos out here in the desert areas. And one of the casinos has been running a big promotion to get people to come in. And they're giving away one of those $260,000 handbags. I'll have to, don't quote me on that. I'm going off memory here. I think it's $260,000. It's the one that Jennifer Lopez is always carrying. Who else did I see carrying it the other day? Was it Celine Dion? I don't remember. Either way, point is, we're going to have those here in 2 weeks from tonight. I'm not even going to show you yet, because we're going to talk about these tonight, but I'm going to start showing it to you tomorrow. If you're not familiar with Himalayan crocodile, I know, Tony does. I keep hearing things from the control room. Tony's going, what network exactly am I directing? We are going to have a one night only, 2 weeks from tonight, January 31st. I'm going to have Himalayan crocodile bags. They're not going to cost you $260,000. I know, Tony's going, I don't even know what that is. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll inform you. I'll tell you. But they're like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. The big promo from one of the big casinos out here in the Southern California area is to give one away. They're giving one away. You know, obviously out of like millions and millions of people. And, you know, when you go and gamble and become one of their whatever, their high roller people. So we're going to have those for you coming up in 2 weeks. Stay here. And then we'll show you, I'm going to give you your first preview tomorrow morning. Okay? So I'm really excited about it. I'm a handbag lover, but $260,000, let me tell you something. I'd be going and buying a SLR McLaren before I would buy one of those bags. And I love bags, but we're going to help you out with that. So anyway, news, right? There's always news when you tune in. You might learn something and give you a little heads up to what's going on. All right, so coming up, that's $16.99. Now, Jason, did you have a question about the Sphene? That got me on a whole roll there with something else. Did you want to pick up the pendant? Let's show it again. Tell me what's going on back there. I know. Well, I'll keep you updated. I'll inform you. Who did it already go? No, they're just like, what is that? Well, our Sphenes come from at least the color change varieties. And there's a source. Let me find it here. Here it is. We'll show it again. And who was that for? Joanne. Is she a newer register with us? Never shopped our, oh no, she's been here a while. Well, these were something I introduced Joanne a long time ago. When I introduced them, that was 2017. I had my first ever color change Sphenes. And they weren't my first ever, they were the industry's first ever. We sold them out on one Sunday, I believe it was the week before Easter in 2017. So it was late March, early April. And it was the very first time anybody had ever seen them. If you feel like you're in the dark on the stone, don't feel that way. Most people had never heard of it. I talked to every gemologist I knew. You could look at every book that had been published at that point in time, and there was no mention, no speaking of a color change Sphene. We knew about Sphenes. Sphenes are different. Regular Sphenes have kind of a neon green yellow. The color change variety is what I introduced to the world in 2017. Don't think we got rare? Oh yeah, we've had rare. So now we went, that was like a one day only thing. They all sold out, obviously. And then we went years and years without it. We got a new deposit more recently within the last, I would say 18 months, and we got a few other stones. And so it's really incredibly rare. This is it. It's one of our best. And like I said, it is a softer stone. So you may want to be thinking pendant if you are, again, always a little bit more concerned about wearing softer stones in rings. That's why pendants get a lot of love here when the Sphenes are. And it was one of the rarest stones in the world. But the beauty of it is we always know the stone is being dispersive. So those bright colors you expect to see, but we don't expect to see color changing variety where it goes green to red, a la Alexandrites out of Russia. Very much like even our Marilani mint color changing garnets. That green to red is what's so rare in color changing stones. This does that. I know we can't show it to you because I only have one light source in the studio, so you can't fight that. But it is a color changing variety, goes from green to red, and then all the time you get that great dispersion. So that one was $19.99. We brought it up by request. It is still here. So something that, again, hopefully it gives you a little, for instance, on what it is, because very few, now there is one other place on television that's had it in recent years. They got a rejects. I'm not even kidding. There were a couple stones that we didn't take, and they actually got the rejects. And they actually, I've been hearing from you all through the grapevine that they actually charge far more. Here it is against a hand one more time so you can see it from a distance away. So they're the stones we rejected because they weren't that clean and they didn't have the optimal color, and then they were out there selling them for more money. So again, leave it to the experts, and this is a stone that we really, again, truly introduced to the world about 7 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. So it was really exciting. All right, so $19.99 on that one. And then let's just go ahead and show you. Do you want to see a great Tanzanite value? This is the pendant that I know we flashed, and just want to show it here in this really modern, this feels very fresh, very modern in its bold gold design with the hidden bail that's part of the design. So it's 1125177, and you know, keep requests coming if you have them. Otherwise, sit back and let's see what we can find for you. That's really exciting. But this is a very special piece. It's our 8 karat 26 Museum Reserve cushion cut. This is the elongated cushion, more traditional than the squares we saw in the couple of earrings we had. 8 points in diamonds are the two big ones you see there, so they're not too bad. They're 4 points each, and those are really important. And that's why we call it two-tone, because it's actually going to be a little bit of that white gold just where the diamonds are set at a diagonal. Let me show it from a distance away. This is a slide, so to speak, so you can put a really good sized chain behind this one, and you're going to have it right there at the top. And you can see how when your chain goes through it, like my tweezers are now, it really looks like the gold is kind of clasped onto your chain. So it's a really cool way, instead of adding an extra bail that looks very kind of utilitarian and like an afterthought, this is part of the design element. And then here it is with that 1 1/8 inch top to bottom. So we'll show it on the neckline. It's got some negative space. It's a good size, but I wouldn't say oversized at all. It's really wearable. And then look at those colors, blues being dominant, purples and reds. So wear it with everything, wear it with anything. And we're gonna make sure it goes out right here, right now, at a superstar price. All the earrings are here. So I struck out there, struck out with my Sphenes, but it won't be all night, because this is the way to get a huge value. and we'll take it on down. It was $99.99, no surprise there. Museum Reserve, you better believe it. We're going to take it much lower than that. Keep in mind, it is another one only. Everything I've had to show you tonight, everything that's been on the air is a one only. Now, I set a couple of records last night. If you weren't with me, oh my goodness, check the tape. We had 2 rings. Set a record for per carat pricing on Museum Reserve. I'm about to go ahead and top it right now. So if that's not an incentive to get on the phone lines, I don't know what is, but that is not even $5,000. It's not going to be $4,000. And I think already for an 8 carat 26, we're seeing the bonus. We're seeing the fact if it goes to $39.99, how incredible that is. And I'm not leaving it at $39.99. I will not. We're going to give you the value of a lifetime that is going to top what I did last night in Museum Reserves. Here's your chance to pick it up. And I know we have had out of everything, every category, we've had the fewest in bracelets and pendants. Very few blue wings have been in, especially Museum Reserves, have been in pendants. So there very well may be a shopper or two out there looking for this being the missing link to the suite. You might have the earrings, you might have the ring. This is where you get a really, really special stone. Not even $39, not even $35. I'll make it $34.99, which is about $420 a carat on a Museum Reserve. And I know we're all waiting on the handbags. They're all of, again, we only have 17 of them left. 17, and they're not left. We got new ones in. So it's what you guys wanted. We weren't able to get the black in. We weren't able to get, what was the other color? We had, yeah, just the black and the taupe, and then we had the multi. The multi was the most popular by far. Those are coming up. If you missed them, they were only on one time. They were received with the most wonderful rave reviews for those of you that have received them, and they're back. So we'll show them to you coming up in about 9 minutes. So get ready, and that'll be a very quick opportunity. If you'd like our Sphene, it's still here. Now the Tanzanite, it's got that water spot. So let me see if I can get that off, just because sometimes that happens. And so I want to make sure we don't get to see those till it's way up close and zoomed in tight. And it looks like that's still there. So I may need to get a little extra water here to get that one gone, but this is where, again, no need to wait on that one. That's a very important stone. So $34.99, that's coming down to about, what, $423 a carat for our Museum Reserve, and we'll see who's got it. That won't be long for this world. And I would really leave it the way it is. It looks like we can change it, but again, you've got a little bit of the white gold and you've got the rest in yellow gold, and it's such a rich combination when you get those intense blues, purples, and reds in that order. So $34.99, how can we help you tonight? What are you looking for? Is there anything that you're in the mood to shop for in jewelry tonight, or bags? Bags are coming up in 9 minutes. And if there's, by the way, a new register, would really be smart to dial in and register now, because if you've never registered before us, we are doing a limited time promotion. I think it ends this weekend, where you register and you get $50 added to your account to use. It's $50 just to immediately apply to your first purchase. So keep that in mind. That could be used on these very, very cool handbags that we have coming up for a few minutes. We only have a few of them to go around, so I would really highly recommend, if you're not registered, you may want to shop for, listen, it can't be, if it's not tonight, it might be this weekend, it might be in a month. That's okay, but we give you $50 to use. At least you get that now, because that promotion's not going to last forever. So make sure you do that. And then $34.99 on this one. Let me know who's got it. We got 2 people verifying on 1 pendant. So needless to say, not long for this world. And then the blue zircon and that fabulous yellow sapphire. And we've had giveaways all night. And we're already a third of the way through the show. So I would not wait if I were you to get in on whatever it is you're thinking about, because I know on a Friday night, we only get busier as we march on. So we got a lot, and these handbags are the coolest thing ever. And I'm a handbag aficionado. It is my mission in life. I'm starting a museum. I'm getting the all the things in order here to start literally from my own collection. It's going to be my own collection, nobody else's, and a true literal museum where you can actually come and look at really, really rare and cool handbags. So it's my thing. I've been collecting them for about, gosh, almost 30 years now, and just rare and specialty pieces, one of a kind. So I'm really excited when there's something that's approved and I'm really thrilled about. I think you're going to like it as well, and just still an everyday style. It's nothing that you have to wait for a special occasion to wear. So, all right, Tim, are you thinking about this one? Jason, thinking about this one? All right, so let me know who's got it, and then I'll just wait until we hear the word, and I'll let you guys know when that's gone. Here's an opal. This is a fun one, 112-6038. I knew we started the show with an opal. It's still here. Let's go even larger. Warning, there's going to be a giveaway here. 112-6038. Let's see if we can get the job done. Couple minutes till our top of the hour. Handbags are coming up. Get registered. If you're not, we're giving you $50 for literally about 2 minutes of your time. It's the fastest way to make 50 bucks out there. I'm pretty sure of it. So, you can't make $50, and it's really, you do nothing but register, which is what you got to do anyways when you're going to make a purchase or a request or anything else. So please do that. Tim, is that what you had? And you register over there? Which ones? The 410s or the 202s? The big ones. That would be the 410s. Tim, you were not here. So you're probably going, I don't know, big ones. 410s, we'll bring them out. Was it Miriam? Okay, Miriam, hold please, we'll bring them out. This is going to be a great opal buy. Carat 90 in the black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. It's actually, it's a carat 90 in platinum too. And then those are baguettes and rounds all the way around it. So really stunning there. Take a look. And it's got the blues and greens, and it's going to be very affordable. I love this. The baguettes at the compass points, that northeast, southwest, that elongate and create that pointed design. And it's 75 points in diamonds, set in platinum. Let me know. We have shown you, look at all this jewelry we've shown you so far. I've shown you dozens of pieces. And guess what? Here we go with another that is not going to be $49.99. Opal giveaway, Lightning Ridge, Australia. It's a rarity. We know it because this is that best of the best, true through and through black opal. We don't do doublets. We don't do triplets. And usually you got to do that to get that kind of color. Let's make this one oh so easy. Not $39, $29, $19.99, $1,500. I don't know what's going to take tonight, but you better believe that I'm not just here to just show you great jewelry and say, you buy it, you don't. No, I know that if you haven't bought something tonight, it means I haven't done my best on the pricing. My goal here is to stand up here live and do this to where we have to discount to a point where you're going to say, okay, I need that. And you call. Because if it's sitting here, then it wasn't the greatest price in the world. I need to make sure, and I get it, on some nights we got to lower prices even more because we don't have as much audience. I get that. I understand. I've been doing this 24 years every day of my life, pretty much. So I know how this works. If something's here, it means I haven't gone low enough. So I just keep dropping until we get you happy. So instead of 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, I don't know, it's a lot of opal there. I'll make it $13.99 and we will see it out the door. And let me know what you want to shop for. The zircon, the Sphene, the Tanzanite earrings, 4 of them we had, the pendant that's incredible, the big Sphene ring, the yellow sapphire ring. What else do we have? We had opal earlier for $6.99. If you want a smaller stone, let's try this on so you can get the idea of the size. I'm not going to leave you in the dark on that, although this one is a teeny tiny size. I'm going to see if I can pop it on my ring finger. Barely. Here we go. That's what it looks like from a distance away. 75 points of baguettes and rounds. It's $13.99. I know you're all waiting on the handbags. I should have done that at the start of the show. And then we would get them out of the way. But we've got a very special presentation. It will be limited. Come on in and get registered if you're not, because you do not want to miss this. If you're in the mood for something where, listen, some people spend a lot of money on handbags, others don't. Either way, you're going to love the quality. I think we can all appreciate quality. You know, there's a lot of people who are just into handbags and they'll spend $15,000, $16,000 to get something like this. There's some people that are satisfied with a $50 handbag. Either way, we've got a value on something that is rich in quality, that is the workmanship. It's workmanship on a different level. And so we'll have this coming up in about 3 minutes. This opal has got to go. It is a $5,000 ring that is up there for $1,399. It has got to go. Jason, what were you picking up over there? No way. They're buying the stuff I'm not even putting up. You're kidding. Who was it? You know that's near and dear to my heart, right? Because you know that's like my baby. It's what I wear. It's what you guys basically called in for several years and demanded we make for you, so we finally did. Who? It was Pam. From where?
From Utah.
Utah? I love that. She got a signet ring, by the way. That's what we're talking about. She picked up a signet ring. It's my baby. It's the thing. I will not, I need to have it with me at all times. So you will love it, Pam. Thank you so much. And that's kind of the beautiful thing about it. You probably see it every day without even seeing it presented every day, right? And it's $888 if you want one. So if you're going, I want a signet ring too, get one. They make great gifts ideas too. And this would be also with Valentine's Day coming. It does take a while to make them because they're custom. We don't have every initial combination and every monogram made in your color of gold and in your size. So they do take some time to make. So if you want to, I would recommend dialing in, because probably this weekend would be the cutoff to even attempt to get that before Valentine's Day. So if you do want a signet ring, which makes the ideal gift, I've given, I think, 30 of them now. I've given them as gifts so often for all different types of occasions, new moms, new brides. my mom, anybody who really wants to just celebrate loved ones. That's what it's really about. So the signet ring that I wear every day is available for $888. Your choice of gold color, your size. It's men's or ladies, completely unisex, white, yellow, rose gold, and it's $888. So still one of the best values in gold out there. So we're really proud of that. It's all custom, and so you can choose plain, you can get it all mirror finished, or you can choose a 3-letter monogram, which is all linked together in script. So it's always a good one, but this one's $13.99 if you'd like to get that opal. And then I think we need to go top of the hour, shall we? We'll start talking top of the hour here for you. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. If there's anything you want to request or see, please let me know what those ideas might be, and we will help you out with them. We've done a lot of that tonight. Thank you for the requests. Glad you're with us. It's always nice to have your company. It's no fun to do it without you guys, to be honest. So it's really nice to have y'all here with us. But here we go, $13.99. That is one for the ages. Okay, let's just talk top of the hour here. We're about 30 seconds away, and this is something I introduced to you guys many, many, many moons ago. And I've got to go find my item number. Look at all this jewelry we showed. We showed a lot of great jewelry, and I'm going to find the item number for the handbags because honestly, I don't have it memorized. It's 112-6362. And there's very few things that I love in this world more than jewelry, but one of them is handbags. I'm not afraid to say it. I love handbags. It's really my collection. It's what I collect more than anything. And as someone who's well versed in the world of handbags and design and uniqueness and elements that make them rare, I think that a lot of them aren't that rare, and they're still being asked a lot of money today's day and age, and that is something that's a bit shameful. But you know, there's something about when you're a woman who appreciates great style and great quality, I think that really in line with what we do, and this is not going to be the rest of the night. There are only 17 bags here, and we're probably going to need hundreds of them. So I encourage you to dial in really, really quickly. I have one which looks a little different because this one is without the strap, because you get to decide if you want to wear it as a clutch, which is a bigger clutch. Now everyone's doing that right now. All the big, tastemakers out there wearing, big slouchy bags under their arm like this. That's up to you. But there is a strap. I just wanted to show you that it looks this way, as it's not really clutch, but it's a large style. So again, you can choose to strap the handle or not. With the rings, there's some great gold hardware on either one. So we only have a few left. It's item number 112-6362. You see, interesting here, we only have the taupe or the multicolor. The taupe, I'm going to show you closer. I would describe it as a mix of a little bit of like a drab olive green, like an army green, mixed with gray, mixed with an elephant color. That's really what this is. What it turns out to be is the ultimate neutral. Now keep in mind, this is all lamb leather. It is lamb leather, smooth lamb leather that literally is all the way around. Keep in mind, this is everything but the base. The base is going to be solid, and it's got a little form to it, so this is not going to slouch. It's not going to lose its shape. My pet peeve are bags that puddle. I don't like it. I like bags to have structure to them because it's easier to put your stuff in, right? Because after all, this is fashion and function. We got to have a good bag. But this is magnetic closure. It's a flap closure. It's got plenty of look inside, and these are all your straps inside, so you've got all these different looks, and then it comes with the wristlet, which I'll show you as well. There is a separate wristlet which you can use as a wallet or an accessory or your to-go clutch if you are, and I should have probably taken all these out, but I really didn't want to take them out of their wrapping. But there's a smooth lamb leather wristlet that comes with it. You can wear inside the bag or separately. It's great for like your essentials or your privacy or your makeup. Keep it separate from everything else, or maybe you just want to put your phone in there to protect it. And then it's one big open closure. So you've got one big open area. It's got these rings, which are the hardware, and then the strap is going to string through it, and you've got a strap right here. So this one is already strapped up, if you will. This is the most popular, and forgive that it clashes with my outfit. Forgive me, if I knew this was happening tonight, I would not have worn this. I try to think about those things. But here we are with the strap, plenty of shoulder drop. We've got the drop, I think, oh, never mind. We'll have to measure it for you. I can't remember. I think it's 14 inches or so in the shoulder drop, so plenty of room to just sling it over your arm, no matter what, even if you're wearing the big heavy coat or the parka this time of year. So you've got two options, taupe or multi. I really have to make the recommendation, get them both. This is great for a lot of you that called in and said, I really thought that over. I got one and I really want to come back for the other. Please do it tonight. Here's what we have left, and I don't mean left because we got a few in. This is everything we could get in because these are solid strips of leather, and everything you see side, top, front, and back are the same continuous strips of leather of different sizes, different widths, that allow this to be woven. This is why each bag takes several weeks to craft and construct and create for you. And the smell of it is so intoxicatingly good because lamb leather, you know. It's like being, again, it's that luxury new car smell when you've got amazing like quilted leather seats or again, of any good bag. Now this is really based off it's the same designer and same manufacturer that makes bags for an Italian brand that actually charges about $15,000 and up for very similar smaller bags that are woven with this same look. That's the look it gives you. Again, great size. You see the size here, 14 wide, 8 high, and a depth of 4 inches as well. So really, again, the perfect size to hold all your belongings and, you know, up to, you know, iPads, water bottles, things like that. So here's what we're going to do. We have all of 11 left in the multi, and we have only 6 left in this taupe. That's it. And this is a bag that goes for literally tens of thousands of dollars on anything similar, workmanship-wise, leather-wise. It's called Streeta because that is actually literally translates to woven in Italian, and that really is the essence of this bag. And you can put that shoulder strap on or take it off if you want to have it just, again, kind of that really great, tuck it under the crook of the arm. This is the way to do it. It's not going to be $5,000. It's not even what you would really pay on the tax for a $5,000 bag. Think about it. Most of them are $15,000, $20,000. Let me show you the close-up here on the hand shot of this color because I want to get you a true look at the color here, and I'll zoom back a little bit. But I think this one, and hopefully it's going to read, I'll tell you if it looks a little different, but this is reading pretty true here. So I just wanted you to see the coloring of this one, and then we'll show you the detail and all the different colors that are in the multi. But again, this one's without the strap, and yet that's inside. Don't forget it comes with this wristlet pouch as well, which is also going to be perfect with a zipper top. This is a magnetic closure, so when you fold it over, it doesn't even show, but you've got that magnetic closure. And then this is the multi, what was again our most popular by far when it was introduced on that very first and only debut day. So here it is, and this has colors of chocolate brown, burgundies. That hottest color right now, of course, is that mocha mousse that you have here, kind of that chocolatey brown, the deeper browns. There's no black. It's reds, it's pinks, it's that beautiful kind of like ecru tan, all mixed to perfection. And that goes, there's even, oh, look at this, that turquoise color is just what makes it. And this is so well made and so well done. And again, plenty, and it's lightweight, which I'm amazed at because, you know, leather bags like this can be really, really heavy. The lamb leather just gives it this lightness to it. So it's not like it's going to be a heavy piece before you add your essentials. And it's less than $5,000. Again, only a few left. Operators, if you'll let me know. This is something that's been in demand. When I debuted it, it not only sold out, we had a wait list a mile long. That's why we said we would bring it back if we had any opportunity to. And it comes beautifully boxed, by the way. The way we have packaged these are ready for gift giving as well. If you want to give it as a gift, Valentine's Day is a coming. If you want to do that, it's perfect. It actually arrives all wrapped. Each one has its own dust bag. There's tissue inside. There's this incredible outside gift box as well. You don't even need to wrap it. You could just put a ribbon on it if you want to. It is stunning, stunning. And this is what, honestly, as someone who, you know, deals with a lot of high-end designer bags, I don't know of a designer that packs them and packages them and presents them as beautifully as we did with this one. So it's ready for gift giving. Again, that taupe is fabulous, and this is such a hot color right now. And then the multi, honestly, I would suggest getting both. It's not $4,000 or $3,000 or even $2,000 or $19.99, which already is, you know, again, you don't find many bags that are made of leather. Again, lamb leather's different than canvas. Canvas bags. And the truth of it is, the shame of it, the one designer I do not collect is that designer that does canvas. You know, the ones with the same initials as my favorite city in the world? That LV one that charges $6,000 and $7,000 for coated canvas. There's just a little tiny, little vachetta leather trim. I'm not into that. Because again, you're paying for canvas. Great icon in French designer luggage and handbags, but canvas. I can't wrap my head around spending thousands of dollars for canvas. So when you get premium leather in today's day and age and it's not $5,000, usually you're having to turn to other materials. Cotton, canvas, coated canvas, those types of things. Nylon bags, nylon. This is what's happening, and yet the workmanship, because again, you got to realize every single aspect of the bag all the way around is the same strip of leather. They have to be yards and yards and yards and yards long to then consecutively and seamlessly weave them throughout the entire silhouette of the bag. It's not $4,000, it's not $3,000. I told you it's not $2,000. What a value at $19.99. But the truth is it's going lower. And again, operators, if you'll let me know, I'm ready. I've got my pen at the ready. We're ready to count them down. Again, 6 of them in this neutral taupe color. Only 11 for the entire country in the multicolor, which is the hot one from before. I will tell you that. This feels like TVON, doesn't it? It's got all those great colors of our logo. It's for gem lovers, jewelry lovers. I think Valentine's Day, and oh my gosh, this is going to be to you in time. So Valentine's Day, that little pop, not that you're only wearing it for Valentine's Day, but just as a gift with the pinks and the burgundies and the reds, with that pop of turquoise and all the browns, this looks rich. And so does this. And that's why, honestly, if I can make this a price where you can go ahead and get both, you're winning. And remember, this one will come with the strap. They both come with the wristlet. This is where we wanted to show you one with the strap, one without, so you can see how they're going to work. But it's not even $999. And I know there's a lot of you that are new to the show since we debuted these, because we've even added new viewership since we debuted these, and that was the only time they were on the air. They're not going to be $999. They're not. They're not $888 and $777, which is a great price for jewelry. It's an amazing price for a leather bag. Weeks and weeks to craft one bag, to create one bag. The same incredible artist works on one bag at a time, and then it's complete, and then it's wrapped up in the dust bag and everything. And again, don't forget about the strap and the wristlet inside. You get that extra wristlet inside, which is not a separate $300 purchase. That is coming with it as well. Perfect for your essentials, your wallet, your phone, if you like to separate the lipstick so that you're making sure nothing gets on the inside of your bag. This is it. And again, all woven leather with that supportive base so that it sits down. And when you have that chair at the restaurant, when you make that reservation for 4, because you have 3 of you and your bag, you have the great way it's going to sit tabletop, on that chair, on that seat of the car, always sitting upright, never dumps over, can't fall out, magnetic closure, but really easy the way it closes. So it's not, and you don't need to baby it. It's not delicate. You don't need to worry about it. It's lamb leather. It's, for as delicate and rich and supple as it is, it's also really durable, and it's not going to be $777 or $699 or $599. And remember, 6 to go around. And if you already got one and you love it, as pretty much I heard rave reviews from everybody who got one, it seems like, this is the way to do it. And get the neutral or get the color. You will not, and you'll be amazed how much this goes with. Just don't wear your multicolored sequin blazer probably when you're wearing it, or do whatever you want to do. But this is really, again, I love when a bag can go day to evening. It looks appropriate for evening and dressier wear, as it does when you're just, you know, kind of hanging out, right? Either way it goes, casual or dressy, and it's not $599. Get one of each if you can, because they're $499, which, go find a leather bag, a basic teeny tiny leather bag for $499. It's near impossible to do. To get lamb leather, Italian lamb leather, you're not doing that. And there's that beautiful, again, kind of like the mix between olive and gray and taupe. It really is a neutral color, but different than black and white, because we think neutrals and we think about black and gray and white. This is so rich. Which one? Are you getting taupe? So, guys, we are already down to just 5 in the taupe, Jess. You got which one? Multi. All right, so let me know which one you like. We're going to give it 60 seconds, and that's that. Not a big audience tonight, huh? Friday nights. Wow. All right, Tony, bring out the girls in bikinis. No, we got, I don't know, something's got to work, right? 54 seconds left. Thank you so much. Tim, what color are you getting? Are you getting a taupe as well? All right, well, we're down to 4 left in the taupe. And again, look how supple. It, again, so if you want to, it's got structure. I love that. Look at that little, I love this little pleating and this fold that it has, but you can still, again, if you want it to be a little more narrow, you will. If you want it to be structured, obviously it's never going to puddle. It's never going to fall over. It's never going to be without that structure we love. One large open compartment. I love the gold ring hardware details. That's going to be the case on both of the colors. The wristlet that comes within, there are 2 straps that come with it as well. So keep that in mind, a wider and a more narrow. And it's going to be $499. So last call on that one, and let me show you the multicolor that you can really see all the details of the colors and the different colors. And this is our last call in this bag. This is never returning. The bags I mentioned that are coming on the 31st are completely different. They are completely different. Nothing at all, silhouette, nothing, materials, nothing like this. So we're going to see a very different bag coming up on January 31st. If you're a handbag lover, I would definitely recommend being here on the 31st. Make a little note. I'm going to start giving you a little preview of those coming up tomorrow morning. So yes, I'll be back with you in the morning on Saturday and Sunday mornings as always. And we've got some for you. I've got a Miriam and a Marion with 2 requests back to back here. So we'll bring those out next. And then let me know if you want to get the multicolor or the taupe. They're really fantastic bags. And again, take it from me. I'm very much a stickler about handbags. It is really my area of expertise. If you guys think I know jewelry, I think I do, but I really know bags even better. So again, someone who really loves to collect, but also loves to have a great everyday bag, because most of the pieces I have, I don't take out. And that's kind of a shame, right? They're meant to be worn. They're meant to be enjoyed. They're meant to be accessorizing our outfits and our looks every day. And this is a bag that is really going to, even if you're wearing the most basic of outfits that day, your bag tends to be what you lead with, right? So I cannot stress enough, even if you're not a bag gal, if you're not someone who really is into that, handbag, I think that once you try a great bag that has a statement about it, that has something unique about it that you don't see everywhere else you look, I think it is something you might really get into and really be glad you have that one really important piece that you'll have for a lifetime. That's the other thing about leather bags like this. These are not just like a seasonal one and done. Some bags you shop for might be like, yeah, I'm going to wear that for maybe a year or two. Other bags like this really stand the test of time, and they're those important pieces that you'll never want to be without. I mean, I don't really think about bags usually as heritage pieces that you pass down unless they're of a certain ilk, but this one is. So let me know if you'd like one. Again, the multicolor or the fabulous taupe. And remember, at the inside, this one's got all of its stuffing in there. I'll show you. These are solid straps that you're getting, so it'll be that accent color that's on the base. And then in the case of this one, this wristlet is also going to match. So it's going to be that same almost burgundy color, which is so hot. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Testimonial from Teresa. Tell me. She has one? Yeah. Wonderful. And she said it's really good. Everybody should get one. It smells good too. I'm telling you, this sounds crazy, but it's not. A good leather bag should have an intoxicatingly beautiful smell. It should. I know. I'm not a fragrance person. I don't wear fragrance. I don't do perfumes. I don't do any of that. But I got to say, like, I'm very sensitive to fragrance, but there is one fragrance that I love that I wish they would bottle. And if they did, maybe that's what I need to do. If we could bottle new car smell or new bag smell, I actually wouldn't mind smelling like that, because it's just, it's rich. It's luxe, and there's nothing like having a good leather bag. Teresa commented on that. She said, you know what, it does. She's not crazy. It does smell good too. So there's something about good leather. All right, Teresa, thank you. Let's go back up close. I'm going to show you. Teresa would encourage everybody to get a bag if you can, and I would highly recommend it as well. And take it from us. We're not new to the bag world here. So here we go. This is the earring we had yesterday briefly. Miriam wanted to know a little bit more about it. So hi, everybody. Volunteering today to be here on a Friday night, and happy to be here. And if you have any questions about the bags, let me know. $4.99. I hope I didn't leave you with any questions. My goal is to never leave you with a question at all, because I think that when you're buying jewelry or good handbags or anything that costs any money, I think you shouldn't have a question, and you should be informed and feel really, really confident about your purchase. And right here, Miriam, we've got some, what I know we can feel confident about is the value on a 410 diamond hoop that's in inside out oval style. So love this look. It's going to be 1110424. And then yes, the 31st. If you're a bag lover like me, or you're just curious what, like Tony is, what we're going to talk about with crocodile bags and what goes for $260,000 in a handbag. We'll show you our version in 2 weeks from tonight. So yeah, be with us for that. All right, here we go with our 410s. Oval hoops. I got to try them on and probably leave them on, because as much as I'm wearing a designer earring tonight, as you guys know, I love that designer. It's one of my favorites, but they cost more than these earrings and they're not gold. Oh, I'm ashamed to even say it, but that's what happens when you shop designer, even costume jewelry. Let's get you a better value on 410 gorgeous hoops. And then Marion, we have your request coming up as well in a Morganite, but this is really special, and this is going to have that button release. So let me zoom back in here on our hand shot for you, and then we'll show you what kind of release these have so you can see what that's all about. And go ahead. Jason, do you have a question? Of course, you know that's on. This is what I do. I first take it from the wheel to the hand, then the hand to the ear. So I just want to make sure you get all the details here. Again, sorry, but that's how I roll. I really think details are important when you're spending good money on jewelry. You worked hard for that money. Let's make sure you know what you're getting. You've got 1 3 inches, well, really, again, 2 inches there, top to bottom. Let me show you there. And then it's going to be 1 3/4 inches sideways. I'll pop one on. You use that button in the back To release the post, there's a locking mechanism inside, and then that's going to be how you release it. All you do is pop them on by pushing them closed. You will hear them click. You know that they're locked when they do, and they look fabulous on, and this is what they look like on. Excuse the baby hairs, because the baby hairs are baby hairing, but here we go with the really, really fabulous look they are. Aren't those specialty? So this is where the diamonds are huge as well. That's what I love, and there's a really good presence. And why does it look, again, this is all in the workmanship of the earring. You don't see, and by the way, they aren't going to sit that way because they're attached to my other hoop. So let me just re-put these on and not put them through my other hoop, if I may, because that way they're going to sit properly like they should, just like that, where they're straight out now. So they were leaning a little in. That's because I had them attached to my other hoop. But that's what they look like straight out. And the reason they look, someone asked this yesterday, is, wow, that's different, because usually I see the diamond as a little speck. This is where the diamonds give that big presence. And why is that? It's because they're big diamonds, number one, individually, but they're also set where it's really, the gold is just a vessel. The gold is just what's holding it into place, nothing more. So that's why these are all diamonds. The width of the hoop are diamonds. There's 410. We're going under $1,000 a carat. They're not $4,100 as they could very well be if they were commercial grade quality. They're not. They're VS stones. They're full cut round brilliance. They're spectacular. And by the way, that's the yellow gold. Imagine how white and bright they look in the white gold. Let's go back up close. I'll show them to you from across the room as well, because that's important too. And by the way, one of our viewers also told me just now, her name is Gabrielle. She lives in Florida, and she said, Lolo, hold on, I was only able to read the first couple letters. She has a word for everybody about the bags. And I know she got, I think, 2 colors, if I'm going on memory here. And she wanted to let me know, to let you know, that she says every time she carries her multi-Streeta bag, she gets compliments. Even got one this Wednesday from a guy. Well, there you go. Oh, bless his heart, right? So there you go, straight from Gabrielle in Florida. Thank you so much. I think she's in Florida right now. Who knows? She travels. But she said, yeah, I get a compliment every time I wear it. That bag is a compliment magnet. And you know, if gentlemen are complimenting your handbag, that's a good bag. I wear a lot of cool bags, and I can't think of the last time a guy. Well, that's not true. I had one the other day that was actually shaped like a slice of pizza. And yeah, so all done in crystal. So actually, yes, that got the guy's attention. But, you know, other than that, yeah, good luck, right? So thank you for sharing that, Gabrielle. Very, very, very nice to hear that. And I'm glad you're enjoying your streets. Yeah. So this is the earring from a distance. I just want to show you from across the room. They don't fade away. There's not like you're searching, is she wearing an earring? Are those diamonds? No, it's quite clear. No diamonds, diamonds. Which one do you want? These cost more. I don't think you need that. Go with the 410s and diamonds. You know, again, what we pay for labels is crazy, and I'm guilty of it. But this is where you go for an amazing classic pair of earrings. We're not going to do $4,100. $3,000 or $3,999. This gets better. We're already under $1,000 a carat. Thank you for asking for them again. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to make them $3,399 instead. They were popular last night, so we don't have many to go around tonight. I just have the yellow gold here, but let me know if you want the white of the rose. We can do that for you. Then we've got Marion's request on a Morganite, an oval Morganite that is so, so lovely. So these are $33.99. That's the largest hoop we do, by the way, both in diamond weight and in length. So, because believe it or not, that doesn't always coincide. This is the largest in length, and it's an oval, not a round. So a lot of ladies, myself included, I love a round. I've never met a hoop I didn't like. I like teeny hoops. I like big hoops. I like diamond hoops. I like plain hoops. I like any hoop. If it's a hoop, whether it's played on hardwood or whether it's something you put in your ear, I am very, very much a fan. But this is the way we get. I know I got to get home tonight and go watch the end of my game. But this is what, again, we're really showing you this amazing, amazing piece that $33.99 gets you a diamond hoop earring, and you only need one great investment hoop. And might as well, if you like a big style, you go with the big style. Go with the 410s. And you know what I always say, it's the truth. When you're talking about an inside-out style, the longer the earring is, the more you're going to appreciate the inside-out style. Because if it's a teeny tiny little short hoop, you're not going to see the diamonds on the inside, right? But when it's a big hoop with a lot of length, you see that incredible, incredible diamond weight that's within. So let's move on. Jason, is that our caller, Miriam, by any chance, who was asking about these? Is that our requester? Don't know. All right, we're going to move on to Marion's request. And then we've got, oh gosh, that's a really good hoop earring for $33.99. What a big Friday we have here for you. Thanks for being with us tonight. Let's just, tell me if there's anything you're looking to see, like Marion did. And again, this is the Morganite. Oh my goodness, with pink diamonds and white diamonds. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is pink diamond in its look, and how can I prove it to you? How? Let's see. How can I prove this? You're thinking I'm feeding you a line? No. Look what's on the side. White diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds. So I would say that looks like a pink diamond in the middle because it's matching the stones that are pink diamonds on the sides. Love that. And let me know who else wants the 410s. They're not gone yet, but that is the way to go. And get yourself one great earring that you will never, ever, that's the thing with hoops, they're never going to go out of style. You're never going to put those on a shelf and not wear them. Jason, what were you picking up? Handbag? Hoop earrings? Who was it? Tell me so I can say thank you. It was our requester. What color did you get? Yellow gold. Just she liked them the way they saw. She said they look great on the air. I'll take them in that yellow gold. Here's the ring. 112-6188. Let's pop it on the hand here for you. It's Morganite. It's in 199 oval. It's not just regular Morganite. That's pink diamond Morganite. It's that pure pink color. It's got the pink diamonds on the sides. It's actually got 29 points in. We're missing something, Tone. We got 29 points just in pinks. There's another 20 points in white diamonds. Okay. You're actually getting 49 points overall. And you know why? There's a single row of pinks. Why is that carat weight bigger? Because they're bigger stones. You've got 2 rows in white diamonds, and guess what? 20 points. It's the pink diamonds that are so huge here in this ring. That's what it looks like on. You can stack with it. You can leave it on its own. That's pure. You know what, guys? This is the value of the night. Look at those pink diamonds. Hi, Marty. That wasn't our requester, I don't think. Call me early. Here's what I'm going to do. It stays as is. It's in rose and white. Keep in mind the basket's in white gold. The only thing that's rose gold is where the pink diamonds are set right down the middle. We've got it all now. I just want to make sure it's up there because somebody wasn't telling you the whole story. 29 in the pink, 20 in the white, 49 points in diamond weight, triple row down the side, stays as is. The only decision you have to make, what ring size do you want us to make it in? That's it. What ring size you want? That's all. That's the only decision to make. This, I had a Morganite earlier. It was a 310, and it was beautiful. But it was also, had no pink diamonds, just white diamonds around it, and this is going to be less money. What did I end up bringing that one down to? $17.77. It was only like an hour ago. Let's bring you a value. This is not going to be $17.77, and it's an upgrade. You should be paying more because those are pink diamonds. Natural pinks, big stones, round brilliants, perfectly matched down the sides, and it's not even going to be $17 or $16 or $15.99. There are giveaways, and then there's a low, low price. That's what we're doing. Get on the phone lines. This is not that peachy, pinky, orangey. It is pure pink. It looks like a pink diamond, and we're proving it to you. By adding those pink diamonds on the sides for you, it's not going to be $15. It's not even $14.99. Just pick up the phone and dial in. There is nothing to lose except the opportunity. And I need to give away jewelry for the next 94 minutes. We have, and that's not a lot of time, and we still have hoops going out the door, so make sure you get in on those. But this is not 14 or 13 or 12. I mean, here's a value that if you miss out on, it's going to be that one that haunts you forever and ever. You're going to be thinking about it going, why did I not get that ring that night? This is the time to do it. And it goes with everything. It's a beautiful, girly neutral. Take a look at it. Pure pink color on this best of the best Morganite. And it's not going to be 12 or 11 or $10.99. I'm going to try to get you on the phone lines tonight and make jewelry downright irresistible. Let's make it downright irresistible. That's all I can do. Is just give you the best values on planet Earth and hope that you're here to take advantage of it and enjoy it and know in your heart of hearts that you can't get a better quality and look at these price tags. And we're not doing $10.99. It's a Friday night. Let's party. Let's make it easy. I will blow this out for $999, and if that's not a blowout, I don't know what is or what could possibly tantalize you more than that ring right there. And you know what I think about? We had the white diamond wonder ring. We've also had a pink diamond wonder ring. I think about how gorgeous that would be together, how lovely a look that would be. I know we didn't have a lot of people joining us till hour number 2. We got 90 minutes left to make some magic happen, so these values are going to happen all night long, which is only 90 more minutes. That's what we get with you. That's what we get. So here's your chance. And keep requests coming in. Yes. Gotcha. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's cute. So is it Marty and Marion? I like that. Do they go by M&M? M&M. Ooh, $9.99. Wowza, what a ring. Now that's a beautiful ring. And 49 points overall. And that is just shy of a 2 carat. I love that. Let me try it on again here. And remember, it's in as it is. So you're just getting, and don't worry if you're not into rose gold, there's just a little bit of it, and that's to house the pink diamonds. That's it. The rest is white gold, the basket, the inside, the band itself through the back, all that's set around with the white diamond. That's all in white gold. So you're good to go. But it's $9.99. Oh my goodness. What a value. And what a piece to own tonight. What a weight. Look at that Morganite. I wish every Morganite looked like this. Because you know what? We wouldn't need pink diamonds as much in this world if every Morganite looked like that, but usually they don't. That's the beauty of this stone. It looks so much more elevated, and it is rarer. It is so much more rare to get that color in your Morganite. So just again, congratulations if you get it, and let me know if you do. Oh, and by the way, we do have a new scapolite. I know these have been very popular of late. I have an emerald cut here that's new, so let me show you that one. Oh, what a pretty color that is. And then we also have this big fire opal pendant. Wait a minute. Someone's been asking for a fire opal pendant of late, haven't they? We've got a new one here for you, so I'll show that. And then we do also have gold quartzes here, big one. We've got some diaspora earrings that are different than the ones I brought you last night. So here we go with our fire opal. Call me on the Morganite. Here's the big and truly cherry red. I'm going to hope it balances here just so I can go walk around here and zoom back that camera for you. It might, but let's take a look real quick before it topples over. This is a gorgeous red, red, red fire opal. The best of the best, and that we see mostly reds. That one is just stunning. True and pure. 321 is the carat weight on 73.29. That is something else, isn't it? Then we also have 59 points in diamonds, so all the way around, and then in the bale as well. All for you here. One fantastic larger piece, and of course opals are always going to look bigger than they weigh already, so you already got the big carat weight. It's going to look even larger, figure like a 6-7 carat look to it, and it's going to fly, that's for sure. And don't forget, it's Friday night. Let us know what your requests are. We only got a couple of you with us, so let's make it about what you want to see. Tell me what you're looking for, what we can help you with. We'll bring it right on out, but this has got to go first. Not even $19.99, which already value. It's a deal. Like all your little value alarms should be going off right now, knowing where that should be. Far more than $19.99. I'm just going to take it lower. I have the precedent has been set tonight. It's going to be one of those nights. We got to really rock your world with the rocks. Here we are as a length, because it's new, so let's give you familiar with the length here, which is going to be just a smidge over an inch. We're looking at about 1 1/8 inches there, top to bottom. Let me take it on over to the neckline as well, give you another perspective on it, see what that's all about, and it is going to be on the way. Not even, I'm thinking we go lower than $1,500. What do you guys think? Better value? On its way? And that's the thing about reds. These cherry reds go with every other color you wear, so it really doesn't matter. Whatever you wear, whatever it is, from neutrals to brights to pastels, red always works, and this one's not even 15 or 14.99. One caller gets it for $1,399 for our big fire opal. And you saw from a distance, that stone looks massive. Who wants a chameleon diamond giveaway? I got my favorite round here. And I went ahead and said, let me show my favorite, but let's mark it down before I do. And we got thousands and thousands of additional dollars saved for you tonight on a chameleon diamond that changes color in a 60-point round. It's even VS. Do you think I have any collectors tonight? Of course I do. We always have collectors. I think every TVON viewer is a collector. Did you know that? Did you know you guys are all collectors? If you're even interested or intrigued by the quality we deliver, if you've ever purchased anything from us before, if you're just watching the show knowing that one day you will shop this show, you are a collector. You are. You are a collector, tried and true. Let's show you one of the ultimate stones that most collectors never own. It's 112-4133. It is one of the prettiest diamonds I've seen. Think of like light blues and light greens in a diamond together. Think about a really bright neon orange diamond. Very rare. Green diamonds are rare, orange diamonds are rare, yellow diamonds are rare. This is all of those in one stone. With a GIA cert to go with it, this is about as rare as it gets. I mean, I challenge you. It's one of those that even a lot of books won't mention, because a lot of gem books that are published don't have any knowledge. Those authors who are gemologists typically or really well versed in the gem world, a lot of those people don't even know this exists. This is one of those that only TVON can bring. It is a full, look at this, we got a full GIA cert. If you ever buy a Chameleon from me or anyone else, make sure it has a cert, because it's going to take a lot. It's not something you're going to go head outside and do in the parking lot before you buy it to see the color change. But the gemologists at GIA, how great they are, they have verified and confirmed that this is a color changing diamond. So, and it tells you all about it. They have evaluated that. They have a 60 pointer here. It's also so clean. It's got a VS2 grading, which I'd put, to be honest, I'd put the clarity grading on the shelf. It doesn't matter much to me what it's graded in clarity. If it changes color, that's rare on its own. So I don't need to really concern myself with what grading it is. But it's awfully nice that it's a VS stone and you don't have any competition with inclusions, right? Take a look at this. It's nothing at least visible. There's some inclusions, but they are so microscopic, you can't see them, and I'll prove it. Here's the cert to go with it. You can look right here at that diagram. That's the inclusion charting, if you will, front and back of your diamond. You'll never see it unless you're looking with incredible magnification. Here's your grading report, the number, the round brilliant. It's a 5.4 millimeter round. It's a 60 pointer. Fancy, fancy light gray, yellow, green. It lists a lot of colors because it is a lot of colors. Natural in origin, distribution of the colors even. VS2 quality, we touched on that. Very good polish, good symmetry, and yeah, it's got a strong yellow. It's going to change color to a strong orangey yellow, and in that comment section, you've got what a Chameleon's all about. With temperature, it changes color. As it heats up, it gets to that orangey yellow, and in room temp, it's that blue-green round. Nothing quite like a round diamond when it changes color like that. It's also no longer $13,999. It was once upon a time at TVON. Now it's not. We're going to take it lower right now. First caller situation. It's got to go and it will. And it's not $13,000. What if I tell you that we're taking our 60 pointer? That is real close to 2/3 of a carat. You've hit one of the magic sizes. You've gone up and over a ½ carat. That's an important investment stone, but it's also durable to wear every day. You're not putting it on a shelf or even worse in a safety deposit box where you never even see it. Wear it. Everyone's going to think you're wearing a green diamond. Is that J-Lo's green diamond? Did you buy that off her? But listen, that's the beauty of it. It's a green diamond. It's also an orange diamond. It's two of the rarest colors of diamonds in one stone. 60 point VS2, that's about as rare as it gets. And it's not even 10,000. Why would I bring this out on the most silent night? And I know Christmas is over, but this is a silent night of Friday. I'm bringing it out because it's a rock star value. It's one of our best deals we have. It can't get better than this. So, you know, we can show you great pieces, but we can also show you the rare of the rare that belong in museums that have no price tag attached to them. And instead, I don't want to give it a price tag. I give it a really low price tag. So you're not even spending $99.99 or $89.99 or $79 or $69 or $59. This is a blowout in every definition of that word. This is it. And you got the GIA cert with it. Of course, you're getting the VS2 round. The round brilliants are magnificent, and it's not going to be $59.99, excuse me. Try getting a white diamond of a 60-point size for that price. That's going to be tough to do in a VS2 quality. And white diamonds are a dime a dozen. They're out there. They're not hard to find. I can give you a list and a Rolodex a mile long of diamond dealers where you can go shop a wholesale 60-point white diamond and spend more by itself. This one also, should I talk about the mounting? Does it even matter? It's got 72 points in diamonds and a mounting where you can even change it to white gold. That'd be a little more contrast if you want to do it. Here it is on the hand. And for any collector out there, here's your ultimate high level, and you got a green diamond to start, and then as it heats up, you've got a orange diamond, and then as it cools back down, back to the blues and the greens in that round. Not $59.99. Oh, this is the moment. It's $4,999. That's a brand new low for tonight only. So first caller gets it at $49.99 and one in the world. That's the way to get a really outstanding piece of jewelry right there, and enjoy it if you do. Don't forget we had the bags, taupe and multicolor, a yellow sapphire, zircons, aquas, morganites, Tanzanite earrings ×4. We had a lot of great pieces earlier you can still call and shop on. Even the color change Sphene and the pendant. But now we're looking at a serious stone here, about as serious as they come, and $49.99 jewel price tag. Okay, coming up, we'll get to affordable on the way. If anybody needs a gigantic gold quartz, we have one. Let me put a little something together here for you. I've got everything from diamonds to rubies. How about a little platinum trio starting here? Wowza, what a ruby. Now that's a ruby. That's what we want to see right there. There's a ruby for you in the oval. Then you got the pave band around it. What about this one? Ooh, that's pretty and brand new. It's like a flower. How do we make a flower? Well, you give it marquise diamonds. Those are white diamonds in marquise cuts with the round centered up. And then I'm going to go with not one, not two, 3 of the rarest stone put in a ring together. Those are cat's eye chrysoberyls. So which one do you love? Let's put the diamonds in the middle. Why not? And then we got our color here on the sides. Ruby, platinum. I love that rolled effect of the pave, how it rolls over the side. 3 cat's eyes. Look at how cool they are. All really nice, very, very even, I would say very long, linear, vertical cat's eye chatoyancies there. The diamond ring is 70 points in marquise and rounds. Those are all big diamonds there. Every one of the rings is platinum. We're going to do some quick blowouts here. Hope you don't mind. They're phenomenal in the sense that, well, we've got 3 phenomenal pieces in one with that cat's eye chrysoberyl. Those are plenty durable, by the way, for everyday wear. Then you got the ruby, which is also really durable for everyday wear. That's a 9. And then you got the diamonds, which are the ultimate in durability of diamonds as a 10 on the Mohs scale, the hardest natural substance on earth. So now we just got to get them out the door and let me know which one you like. And don't forget about the Chameleon diamond, which is still here if you like it, but these are fantastic. And I know you guys don't want to pay $39.99 tonight. If you do, great. We'll take the rest of the money and we'll donate it to LA people here that need it. But I'll tell you right now, if you want to spend less, here you go. Same great jewelry. The jewelry hasn't changed one bit, not one iota. The jewelry is the same. The price tag is coming way on down. I got to blow them out. We got to make this easy. They're not even $39, $29. They're all platinum. The ruby is one of the best we've seen, and we've seen a lot of really good rubies of late. And I wish we had the big ones. The big ones are gone. So this is the way to get, keep in mind, a 61-point Burma. Diamond weight over here is 36 points. You've got the diamond ring, which has, as mentioned, 70 points. And then the cat's eye. 2 carats exactly of cat's eye altogether and 19 points in diamonds. Yes.
Jim just got back from dinner and he's asking if
Hi.
you have the earrings or the blue wings.
Oh, boy. Oh, Jim. The blue wings, yes. It took me like 10 minutes just to set them up. But yes, we can, Jim. We can recap them. They were all the way, keep in mind, did you tell them, Jess, they were $59.99 to, what was it, $11,999? So they weren't small. They were all big drops, Jim. So let me know if that sounds good price range. But yeah, is that what's going on? Dinner on a Friday night sounds good. Jim, I want to hear more. I miss Friday night date nights and dinners. I miss that. Tell you what I'll do here. Let's make it better than $29.99. Anyone you want, they'll make them $9.99, and then we'll do some recaps on Tanzanite earring drops, if those sound good. They were $6,000 on up to $12,000. So here we go, $9.99. Get rid of that price. I don't like that price. We got to move some jewelry here. We got an hour to do it. Hour and 20 minutes to get some, I mean, like 300 pieces have got to go. So it's going to be quite the challenge here, and we're going to make it happen. How do you do that? Lower the prices. Drop everything in price. Tanzanite drops. We had everything from cushion cut squares to fancy cuts to Asher cuts as well. So we'll bring those back on up. Or if you know which price range you want to be in, that'll help us a little bit. No point in putting up a $12,000 earring if you know you want to be at $500, right? I wish I had some. I don't have any smaller Tanzanite earrings. Already just brought out everything we had. It was a request I had earlier. Our requester didn't take any, didn't get any feedback from her, so that's okay. We'll get them out the door to everybody else who wants Tanzanite drop earrings. But if you want one of those, let me know. Again, 2 carats in platinum. These are 2 carats of your cat's eyes. We've got the diamond ring at 70 points. Those are fancy cut marquise cuts and big round brilliance. And then you've got the ruby, and the ruby is a 61-point ruby oval east-west set in the bezel, and that has 36 points in diamonds. So here we go. Quick look at them on the hand here very quickly. The diamond ring, that is that floral design. Very pretty. Isn't it outstanding? There's our cat's eyes, 3 of them, and here's our ruby. Let me know which one you like for $9.99. Very important pieces of jewelry for $9.99 and all in platinum. So great ways to go. All righty, coming up. Guys, it's going to take me a minute to set all these back up, and we spent a lot of good time on it, so I want to make sure we just show you. Here's the one pair I want to see out the door, because it sounds like we've got a couple people looking for the more affordable version. Here we go with 1124069. This is the most affordable of all 4 pairs that we have in our entirety of Tanzanite drops, so maybe this will help to see them up close. 4069 was the ad number here, and that's going to be 1411 in Museum Reserve, 7 carat plusers on the Asher cuts, 24 points in diamonds, and every earring I have in the drops are done in the 18 karat gold. So that will be the case here. $16,999 was your original price. We've got them way lower than that. Actually, we're gonna match up what I've been doing on Museum Reserves of late to make these prices extra special for you, getting them down to the lowest per carat, because we can all do basic math, right? If you use your calculator on your phone, you go $16,999, you divide that by 14 carats 11, well, that means that they are looking at $1,200 a carat. What I'm doing is taking them to the rock bottom low. It doesn't get any better for Museum Reserve. If you're waiting for a better price tag, let me save you some time and trouble. It doesn't get any better than what I'm doing tonight on all of our Museum Reserve Tanzanite earrings. These are the most affordable of the 4 pairs we have left in inventory. That's it. These are the Asher cuts. You're still getting 7 carats, magnificent red flashes on those 2 matched up. This is the more affordable. That's because I'm not leaving it at 16,000 plus. We're actually going to a per carat level that the same thing is going to determine and show you, illustrate right in front of your eyes how low a per carat we can bring you on Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserves. And it's not going to be $99.99. $89.99, $79.99, all of the above doesn't work if you're blowing out jewelry. And I noticed there's a little something, a little fuzz on that one, on that very, very outside crown facet. So now that's all polished up for you. And I can show them to you on, and we'll try them on, but they're only going to be $5,999. That is the most affordable pair. And it starts with the diamonds in front of the lever back hoop. Then it's going to have that trillion shape of round brilliant diamonds as well. And then we're going to show you one on the ear, of course, $59.99. That is the most affordable. If you want to go larger, we had square cushions that were very large. We also had some fancy cuts that were also here, but they're all going to be a little bit more than $59.99. We had $59.99, we had $69.99, we had $88.88, and then we also had $11,999 as your options in Tanzanite drop earrings. Here's what they look like on the ear. So you can see what those Asher cuts look like there for you, and they're just beautiful, and the way they move and the way they show off those Asher facets, and yet so balanced. The perfect way they're set means that you've got all that color and that stone facing right directly out. That's the last thing you want an earring to do with a big stone, is to drop forward or lean where you're not seeing the stone straight up like you do here. And that's so important with the balance and the engineering of your earrings. So back to the wheel we'll go. That's our most affordable. If you'd like to see our bigger options, please do let me know and we can show them again and again. But that's the one that obviously most people are talking about here. And there is only one pair, and they stay in the 18 karat white, and they've got all the red flashes that we love to see, and they're $59.99 only. And then don't forget, we will do a very, very important Saturday morning show as well. We're only about an hour away of airtime until we take a little break, and then I drive home, and then I basically change my clothes and drive back. So we'll be back in the morning with a lot of great jewelry as well. But let's just show you what we can do tonight. Maybe we need to auction something off. Why not? I've got all kinds of beautiful pieces. We've got a lot of requests, so if you'd like those, let me know. Anybody want kunzite in the saddle ring? Wow, now that's a stone. Look at that, fabulous. It's like a radiant Asher princess cut mix. Fancy cut stone, we'll see that tonight. What about a big yellow diamond? Tim, are you taking something that I should know about? Because you got to let me know what goes, guys, because I only have one of a kinds. Yeah? Oh, okay. Jason, would you like the earrings? Here's the yellow diamond we have that's new tonight. Wow, that's a 1 big carat 10. And then it's got 173 in diamonds around it. That's going to get you 283 in diamonds. There is one Tanzanite ring that is new, and it's this stunning pear shape. Well, it's new to you guys because I have not shown this. Look at the pave all the way around the sides of that band, going right up to the top to sit next to that pear shape. All right. Jason, what were you taking? Nothing? What they called for just to say, I'm not going to buy anything tonight? Tell me, what can we help them with?
Asking for
$54.99 for what? Is that an item number? I don't take offers. Listen, here's what I do. If they were 17,000 or if they were 10,000, I guess we could say make an offer. The risk in that is you might call in and be a good shopper and say, I'll give you 8. You'd be paying 2,000 extra. I have a policy here. I do not take offers. And that sounds terribly mean, doesn't it? But you know what? I'm not a mean person. I'm a value shopper. I love shopping at a great price. So I have a philosophy as I shop that I feel like it's only fair if I run my shows this way. I give you the lowest price possible. I've been here 8+ years. I can give you prices. I do the majority of the shows here. I built this network for the most part for the last 8 years. I've got a lot of leeway. I've got a lot of opportunity to discount prices. I've got a lot of tenure here. I'm, built this network. So I'm going to tell you something. I give you the lowest prices that are possible in jewelry. So unfortunately, if you even offer me $100 less, I'm not going to be able to take it. That's just because that saves you ultimately. Hopefully that's reassuring to know then you're never going to pay a penny more than you have to. And that's really my philosophy in shopping. That's how I like to shop as a shopper. And trust me, I'm a shopper. So that's why I'm still working, because you got to work hard so you can shop harder. That's my philosophy. Some people say work hard, play hard. I don't really play. I don't play when it comes to shopping. I shop for a living. That's what I help you do. So honestly, my philosophy is let's get you the lowest price, because I never want to pay a penny more than I have to for whatever it is I'm shopping for. So that's how I run these shows. So unfortunately, it doesn't give me any leeway to say make an offer. But the good news is you're always going to pay the lowest price possible. And in most cases, that's going to look like an under cost deal like that is. So I can't even take $100 off. That's it. That's the lowest. And then they'll go. So it's $4.20 a carat, by the way, on those incredible Tanzanites, which you don't see. So let's build a little wheel of some important pieces here. We've got, along that line, I'm going to show you some of these top high-end designer pieces that we've had all recently, all new-ish. They've only been on the air one time. I've got Sapphire coming your way. Pink sapphire, which is going to have to go to the back here because it's big. This is imperial topaz, that's Sapphire garnet. Here's pink sapphire. And I'm just going to take another piece that whatever's in front of me here. Let's put in let's put in a big old ruby. Burma ruby. That way we'll have our corundums back to back here. We've got a very important ruby here. So ruby and sapphire, front and back. I guess we need to actually switch them around so they don't block each other. Here we go. And then we're going to move the pink sapphire off to your right. And there it is. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move some jewelry fast. We've got 1 hour and 10 minutes left. 70 minutes. 70 minutes to wow you. And if any of those pieces do, there's some of the rarest stones out there. We're going to take platinum, 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 and platinum and reduce them down. This is ruby. That's Sapphire garnet. Happy birthday, January, folks. Here's our pink sapphire, and it is hot pink, sizzling hot pink. There's our one source imperial topaz. And here's what we've got for you. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, and they all started, I'm looking at $59.99, $69.99. Ooh. My lowest price of any of the four is $59.99. They go up from there. We'll take them all down. We'll get you a great price. We'll blow them out. Anyone you want, they're all one of a kinds. They stay in platinum. Let me size them for you for free. We're going to ship them to you for free. We're going to do, what else can we do for free? Anything else? We take them back if you don't like them, right? That's kind of you got to know with some of these price tags, the bigger question is what really raises eyebrows is, wait a minute, how can they do that jewelry that low? That's where, again, you got to know you got a money back guarantee. So if you're new to us and you're not sure, you can see it at home, get it appraised, do all that, and then be knowing that you got the value of a lifetime. Here's what we'll do. Instead of $59.99, all four have to go. It's now a must go. Forget how fantastic they are. We can see that. They're must go. It's a must-go faux. Okay, yeah, so you can spell it properly, but I'm going with a little slang there because we got four that got to go. So it's must-go, and we're going to make sure they all do, and that ruby has one very large mounting, doesn't it? 65 points in the ruby, 63 points in the diamonds, right over here rather. Then the pink sapphire is going to be the big pink sapphire, 95 points, 29 points in diamonds. Here's our Sapphire in platinum. The Sapphire garnet has 43 points in diamonds. Directly behind that is called imperial topaz. There's only one place in the world it hails from, and that's Ouro Preto, Brazil. And they're all going to go at less than even $2,000. We just took a lot of discounting down from $5,999 to $19.99. There is a $4,000 savings, and I'm not done. We're going to keep on reducing because must-go means it might be potentially making a lot of work for our jewelers out there in the back that are working so hard as it is to create new and size and get all these great pieces to you. So let's go even lower because that way it's less work we give to them. I don't want to be taking pieces apart. These are beautiful pieces that were lovingly created for you. I don't want to have to be moving them out of the mounting. Like take the stones out, take the diamonds out, melt down the platinum. Let's not do that. Let's get them gone. That means they get one last time on the air. This is their last look. When they go, they go. And if they don't, they get taken apart. And that's what we're going to have to do. But they're not 19. They're not even $1,500. They're not $14.99. I know it's a big league wheel. I understand that. It's a really important designer 4. It's your chance to pick up any one you want. They're not 14 because I feel it. We got to do better. We got to do more. We got to make it a better value for you. So they're not going to be 14. They're not 13. They're not. This is the moment. And if you love a couple of them, you get both. They're all really different, except maybe our pink sapphire and a ruby. They're really close cousins, but this is the chance to pick them up. And that sapphirite, if only every sapphirite looked like that. Most are dingy, dark, and really look like onyx. They look more like deep, dark bottle green. That is the most bright, prominent sapphirite. It's got the color you want, and none of them are $13.99. They're $1,299 to get them gone, and we'll give them 60 seconds, then we got to go. 60 seconds and we'll be out of here. And that's the way you get something special tonight. And whether it's ruby, and remember, I got all the carat weights. We can go over them again and again and again. We'll try them on as you ask for them, but they're all one onlys. By the way, that's the piece you get. We don't switch it out and give you something else and send you something that looks nothing like it. These are the pieces you actually receive. We'll take them right back to our shop. We size them to whatever size you need, up or down, and then it's shipped to your doorstep for free. In a couple of days, you're wearing that ring. And you're evaluating it in person, face to face with that ring, looking at how beautiful and high quality and thinking back, how did I get that for only $12.99? That's really the bonus of shopping a Friday night. And anytime here, we always bring you values. But when you get down to a must-go wheel, that's what's got to happen. Those prices come crashing down. It's like a melt price on them. Let me know, though, who's first on what, because when they go, they go. They are $12.99, Tim, for anyone you'd like. How can we help them and what can we try on for you first? And you could take all of them if you want. $12.99 times 4. Wouldn't that still be less than the price that one was originally? Yeah. Yeah. One was $59.99 and up. You can get all 4 for under $5,200. It's like a buy one, get 3 free. Oh, I like that idea. Buy one, get 3 free, yeah. Sapphirite first, great choice. 60 points on the Sapphirite. Tim, it's 48.43. That is well, look at that. That's like 3 bands in one. Platinum with diamonds on the sides, diamonds all the way around it. That's a Sapphirite that's 60 points with 43 points in diamonds. Imperial Topaz is gone, but let me try it on for you. Jason, that's going to be 5873. I'm going to try it on my hand here. I don't think I'm going to fit it on my finger because it's a 5 right now. But I can put on my pinky. That is the 350. By the way, the Sapphirite's gone. That's the 350 for you, Jason. That's a 3.5 carat Imperial, all natural topaz, 46 points in baguettes and rounds. That one's gone. So now we have the corundums. Look at that. Corundum. And it's a bit of a conundrum as to why those are even here at this point, but there's the ruby on the left, the pink sapphire on the right, and the imperial and the sapphirite are gone. Congratulations. Here we go. So it's a 65 Burma ruby, a 65-point Burma ruby on the left, and that's going to have 63 points in diamonds. And then you have the pink sapphire, which is the 95-point, light 1 carat, hot pink on the right, set in platinum, 29 points in diamonds wrapping around it, and that's going to be the way you get. Either one there, $12.99 a piece. $12.99 per piece. Don't forget, we had this beautiful platinum setting with an opal earlier. It started our show. It's only $699 for a platinum lightning ridge black opal with the diamonds on the sides. That's $699. Only one there. Go ahead, Jason. 2 carat cat's eye ring that was from our $9.99 wheel a moment ago. Thank you so much. Do they want to see that on? I had it on, but I had it on, I think, an index finger. So I'll just try it on here real quick for you. It was 112-6847. This is a nice, heavy platinum cat's eye triple band. Take a look. There's the cat's eye. That just went out the door. That was $9.99. Thank you so much on that one. That one's gone. That was from earlier, just moments ago. And now the ruby and the pink sapphire have got to go. So let me know if you like either one of those. We'll help you out. $12.99. Okay. looks like we're going to have to take those apart. And then there is the most beautiful, there is a Paraiba here. I don't know if I'm going to scare everybody away, but there happens to be a 470 Paraiba tourmaline. It's a pair. I know. It sounds like it's going to be $65,000, best case scenario. It's not. It's the most spearminty blue-green. I would say 60% green, 40% blue. It has the most neon. I mean, it lights the way. It's just a bright, impactful stone, as Paraiba is known to do. It's got this 470 size. It's 5474 is the item number, and you will not want to be late on the phone lines for this one. Trust me when I tell you, it's our 470 pair. It's got the stacks of princess cuts. That's 37 points in diamonds on the sides, and that's going to have each and every one as a semi-bezel set. It means each border side to side on those diamonds is wrapped in gold. That would be 14 karat gold. You can change the gold color if you'd like to, but there's one, and it's a powerful 470. And no, there's no way to get a 470 for this price anywhere else because it is copper bearing. So not really all Paraibas. There's not one set color because this Paraiba, as a rule, is known as a tourmaline that's going to have blues and greens together. So everyone is a little bit different. Sometimes you get more blue and sometimes you get more green. And they can be entirely green. They can be pink. They can be purple. They can be gold and yellow. This is that 470. Really, it's about the size. But also with that size, wouldn't you expect to typically see a lot more in the way of inclusions? You should. It just is so remarkable that this stone does not have a lot of inclusions or clarity issues. It's our 470 stone. It's amazing. 37 points in diamonds. It really is that nice little tapering effect. So it really allows the stone to be what stands out. It really draws your eye into that stone. There's one way to wear it. Look how bright it is. And then I'll flip it the other way. It can be done in yellow gold or rose gold if you'd prefer it. And to be honest, any way would look good. It's the stone that is an example of best and top quality. And here's what it looks like flipped the other way if you like to wear your pear shapes pointing away from the hand. Here's what I'll do. I know it should be $65,000, best case. But there is a Friday night with 1 hour left with a lot of jewelry to move, so it just means that $6,500 is also going to be too much. What did we just do? $6,500 is 10% of what that should rightfully be on this show, and yet you're not spending $6,500. We just took off a zero and moved a comma over. So instead, I'll keep going. Welcome to the show. It's our last hour. Happy Friday, everybody. We are live. We're standing here live, shopping together tonight on a big Friday night as we get into a very big weekend ahead. I'm so glad you're with us. My name is Blair. We've got 1 short hour left, so let me know what you'd like to see, or if there's anything we can recap or refresh for you, we'd be happy to do that as well. But somebody needs this 470 in their life. And as somebody who has a 10 karat Paraiba, that is my prized possession, that when I evacuated my home the other day, I took my dog and my Paraiba and my signet ring that was on my hand. Those were the 3 critical things. I thought, forget the documents, right? When it says have the go bag. I've had here in Los Angeles, we've all been ready with our go bags because obviously you know what's going on. So having to evacuate just, again, and now I've had days and days and days to prepare. But again, the Paraiba is still one of those things because we're not out of the woods yet. We still got winds going on and all that kind of stuff. So these are things that, just again, really puts in perspective what is valuable that if you lose it all, what do you want to have? It's jewelry and gems that are those kind of important pieces that, yes, outside of family and friends and human beings and the safety of our loved ones, those are in my mind easy to transport enough to where I'm going to throw it in a bag and have that 10 karat Paraiba. They're valuable. That's going to help, right? That's going to help to rebuild life. That's what it's all about. And these are valuable, and that's what I love about jewelry is that, yes, it's something you accessorize your look every day with, but at the end of the day, it's valuable. If you go with real natural exotic gemstones, it's valuable. It's valuable to have jewelry and gems of this caliber. It's worth something, and every day that goes by, it's worth more. And I think even, down the line, what about future generations? They're going to have something that's far more valuable. So these are pieces you hang on to, you hold on to, you enjoy and love while you are able to, but then it's really something that, again, is important to have and keep in the collection. And this is not $6,500. For someone who, again, if you got Paraibas, they're not inexpensive stones. When they are copper and manganese content rich, those are important. It's not $6,500. It's not $5,500. It's not even, my goodness, it's not even $4,500. Now we're under $1,000 a carat. That never happens. and they'll continue to go lower. Right here and now. You're not spending $4,500 for a 4-carat 70. This is how the deal is done. This is why you watch every show, so that you don't miss out on those rare crystallized moments where it's just, oh my goodness, what are they doing? You know we should be getting more, and we're not even asking $4,500. It is $3,999 first caller, and that's it. We've got the one. It's gorgeous neon colors. It definitely is 60-40 green to blue, but that is the stone that once it has copper, that's what makes it valuable. That's what really elevates the worth. The value of your stone is when there is copper content, and you got it here. So $39.99. If you have anything you want to see before we go, was there anything we need to recap? I think we did that, right? You got the 410 hoops we had earlier. We had all kinds of Tanzanite drop earrings. We've had everything you could ever ask for except a kunzite. And I have the top, the very best of the best. A stone cut I have not seen before ever. Been doing this 24 years now. It's a long time. It's just when you think you've seen it all, we can unveil something that looks like this. The ultimate, it's a mix of cuts. It's a mixed cut. It's not one cut. This is the outside perimeter that is an Asher cut perimeter. But you know how Asher cuts have those straight edge step facets. That's not what is happening here. This is like the beautiful brilliance of a princess cut. Think of like what a round brilliant does. That's what's happening through the center on out. But it's got that beautiful cutting around it. So it's like an Asher mixed with a round brilliant, mixed with a princess cut. It is fantastic, set in the saddle ring. And if anybody would like it, I will do what I need to do here with 55 minutes left to go together tonight till we rendezvous in the morning for more jewelry all weekend long. This is the time to get your kunzite, and it's a mighty fine stone. And it has the blues, the purples, the pinks, because everywhere else you look, a kunzite's going to be just pink. Just a little hint, a little whisper, a little kiss of pink. That's it. It's practically colorless typically. This is so bright and so neon. You're getting downright purples. You're getting blues. It's like an ultraviolet blue coming through. And it's item number 7347. It's brand new right now. Done in one of the bigger, heavier mountings we do in gold and diamonds. This is going to be our 568 kunzite with a 178 diamond weight. We've not even seen the saddle ring like this because usually it's either a smaller stone or a larger stone. This is that midpoint, 568, gorgeous, modified radiant, and a 178 diamond weight with it. And we only have the one. So needless to say, it's going to go in quickly, and here's how we make it happen for you. It is for one caller, and the finishing is stunning. We'll show you that. This is one of the more wide rings we do, but it's also comfortable. It really cannot be stressed enough how very comfortable this ring is to wear when it's on the hand for big reason, that finished under gallery. The way the whole piece is concave, you see that there, dips down in the middle, lets that stone rest right up top. Amazing material, gorgeous stone. What if we make a $79.99 ring less? We got to move jewelry. We've got 55 minutes to do it. Here's how we start the 55-minute value parade. It's got to all be going out tonight. Can't leave anything here. And this is outstanding, brand new. Look at the way it's got the little clefts here, top and bottom. So think a la heart shape. But so it's not just your big clunky wide band that's straightforward. It's got that little bit of that curve. And it's so, look at this, just glides. It glides on and off the hand beautifully. You can change up the gold if you want to. We have one gorgeous piece. Look what that's doing. I would say maybe that kunzite is even rivaling the diamonds in the flash department here, isn't it? And it's not going to be $79.99. We're going to make that a was price and truly blow it out here the only way we know how. Look at the texture done to this saddle ring. This is the big one. This is the OG. This is the original style of saddle ring that really brought us that big, impactful wow factor and heavyweight. It's not $79. Half of that price, $4,000. I'll go even less. Time to let the kunzite go. And if you want a kunzite that's got a lot of big diamonds, this is a beautiful pink purple. And that's really when you know you've got a good kunzite, is when you get any trace of blues or purples at all. That's what's important. You've got it here. And it's not even $39.99. Keep on going. We'll keep on dropping it till it sells. It's like reverse auction. Have you ever seen one of those? Where it's basically like you and everybody else sitting waiting to capture the value. before it's gone, because once it is gone, then it goes out the door. Nowhere else, no other time to get it. It's not even 39 or 38 or 37. We're going to make some magic happen. It's what's got to happen in these last few minutes of our time together tonight. So if there's anything you want to shop on, this is the night to do it. We have been giving away jewelry all night long. All night. Take a look at how this one rolls. Not 37 or 36 or 35. $34.99 is amazing. We'll go even lower than that. It's just time to get you kunzite. That's simple as I can make it. And if that's a cut that I've never seen it before, that's a really unique cut to get. And that's going to make sure that you know you've got the only one out there. Nobody else is wearing kunzite like this. How about that fabulous cutting? Nobody else is going to have that. It's not even 34 or 33, 32. It's got almost 2 carats in diamonds all around it. That's very special. But it's not even $32.99. Let's go. And then I think we're going to do the rest of the show up for auction. Why not? It's going to be a wild Friday night. I don't care what it is. It's going on that wheel and getting up on the auction block. Got to do it. Got to make sure everything goes. It's not 32 or 31 or $3,099. We're about to lose everything, like money, everything. Money's one thing. But when you're getting a value like this, the opportunity is going to be lost once it's gone. It's not even $3,000. I'll make it $29.99. First caller only. That's it. $29.99, and that will be it. We're going to go in 50 minutes of auction madness. I've decided we're going to put everything up for auction for the rest of the show. So if you're not registered, go ahead and get registered. If you're not registered, or if you don't have a phone nearby, go get a phone. Go get a phone, because this is not going to be the night you want to miss. We've got an amazing, I'm going to show you all brand new. We got a big yellow diamond. We've got a major sapphire. We've got a Tanzanite. I'm putting it all up for auction. I have one of the most incredible diamond bands you'll ever see in your life, where it goes 3/4 of the way around. Look at this workmanship on that diamond band. Let me try to get to that as well. So you tell me if there's anything you want from previously, because the rest of the night, we are verifying on the kunzite. One more time on the hand. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I recommend the white. I think our designers know best. They put the thought into it. They figured it out. We know, based on years and years of selling great Afghan kunzite neon like this, how it looks its best. Is that fabulous? Okay, so $29.99. And here we go. What? Why not? You want to have some fun tonight? So we've got 50 minutes left, and thank you again for being with us. It's nice to have you with us on a Friday night, as we call it, Club TVON, because your exclusive home for the greatest in fabulous values and everything else. Now we're going to get you a little extra excitement here. I've got a couple pieces left to show you that are brand new tonight, that are our rock stars of the show, that, keep in mind, a few short weeks ago, this is when we started the show, and now it's when we end the show. So we've only got about 50 minutes. This is when most people kind of tune in and go, oh, let's see, my Friday night is just wrapping up. Let's see what's happening at TVON. Well, what's going to happen here is I'm going to take this next 50 minutes we have together, and we're going to put everything up on the auction block. Everything. Everything. And I got nothing but brand new. So this is going to be quite the moment here. Now, do you want to start with yellow diamond, blue sapphire, Tanzanite? Any of those sound good? Rubies, hoop earrings, whatever. We've got it all. But this is what I'm going to do. And since we don't have a lot of folks with us tonight, that's why we're doing this. Because there's one way to make sure and guarantee pieces go, and that's to put you in charge. So get ready to have some fun, and also be registered if you're not already. If you are registered, good. You're good to go. You're good to play. But if you're not, I would do that, and we're going to get you $50 anyways to spend on your first purchase. So you got an extra bonus there. And then you can still make requests too. So if there's anything you want to see, you can call us up and let us know. I'm going to start with the big Tanzanite. So the museum reserves are in last call. We've been basically sending them off. They've been the plane tickets to get them off in their couriers to get them to their museums have been more money than what we offer the stones for. So keep that in mind. We'd rather sell them to you. But again, the museums of the world need to have great stones too. And when it comes to the best in the world of Tanzanite, we are the only place to get it. And here is the pear shape with the really big diamond weight around it. They go all the way up to the very sides of the basket here. This is our massive pear-shaped stone. Is that not something special? It's pretty fabulous. A pear shape on a pave pedestal. I can't help myself. I like the alliteration. It's 112-7277. And here we go with something that's going to be a little wild here. It's our Blue Wing Block D. Come on in, guys. I hope you're ready. Hope you are registered, ready to go. Have that phone handy. We're going to make this really simple and easy, and we're going to send some jewelry out no matter what. But there's a $12,999 piece. It's an 8-carat 51, keep in mind. And we're going to make this really interesting here because we got an 8-carat 51. Let me try to bring you more value like we're used to seeing here. And then we've got, hey, I think we already showed this to Shirley, or maybe this is a different one. Okay, Shirley, let me show you Blue Star Sapphires. I know we showed her a couple of or one the other day. We've got some new ones in, Shirley. So before we get to it, hold on, we got a couple requests here that just came out. This is the royal blue, and then I've got more of that powder dusty blue. So platinum bold, let me show you this one. This is the lighter color. So Shirley, tell us what you think of those real quick, and then we'll get back to our Tanzanite. But those are some requests here. This is a roval. It's still a bright, true blue, but this one gets into that royal blue category. Either one you like, we'll make them, you know what, $69.99 or $69.99. Help ya. Let's do this. This one's going to be item number 112340, Shirley. That's going to be the lighter of the blues, but still just what you want. 325, 44 points in diamonds. That's a good size stone. There's the information on the left side. Let's also show you 11234665. 3465 is the deeper blue. It's actually a slightly smaller stone, but still 219. And that's going to give you 124 in diamonds. Go ahead, Jason. 199 Morganite. I think that was that oval, right? I think it's already sold, but you know, sometimes I'm wrong, so let me put it up real quick and we'll show that again. And that was the one with the pink and the white diamonds on the side for $9.99. So take a look. There's the pink Morganite. That was the 1 carat 99 oval, pure pink, white diamonds, pink diamonds, and white diamonds on the side. It was 49 points altogether, but it broke down 29 on the pink and 20 in the white, and that is a beautiful ring. That was $9.99, by the way. Now, Shirley, we'd love your feedback here on our two blues, our two true blues, and do you want more royal or do you want more cornflower? That's really the choice to make, or do you want to go less diamonds or more diamonds? But here they go onto the hand, and we will do them each. Okay, they're $69.99 should be. Here they are side by side on the hand. Take a look at those so you can see how much longer this mounting is because that's got the 124. Let's do this very quickly. You know what? I got to get a little bit more for this one because it's got that big diamond weight and that extra juicy color. We're going to make this one, forget about it, not even $29.99. If you'd like the larger diamond weight, I'm going to get that one down below $2,500. Let's even skip $24.99. Go out to dinner on me. We'll do $23.99 here. If you'd like the larger stone with the lesser diamond weight, that one's going to be $100 less, $22.99 for the smaller diamond weight but bigger stone. Yes. Yes. You got it. So Shirley, take a look at those two. $23.99 for the larger diamond weight and $22.99 for the smaller diamond weight but the larger stone. So there they are, only $100 apart. Then I'm going to get you the 14-carat Tanzanite. Tim, I have a question. Could you give me the shape? Because I didn't have 14-carat, unless you're talking about the 13 individual. Right. So, oh, right. You're talking about the Ashers. Are those still available? Oh, goodness, I thought those sold. Okay, so never mind. They are still available. The 1411s, back on the ear. We did all this before. Let's do it again. I hope I'm not bugging you guys who have been with us, but we have requests, so we'll always do what's requested here. But did you want to see those you said up close and on the ear, both? Okay, all the graphics is 1124069. I'm going to go ahead and put them up real quick. At least I'm going to put one up because I got the other one on. So ready to show you again. Here's what the Asher cut Tanzanite looks like in the earring. This was the most affordable drop Tanzanite. I did have 4 varieties. This is the super affordable one. Take a look at them on. They are 1 3/8 inches in their drop. They start with, this is all a lever back, so it just flips. The backing just flips up. So I'll show you how easy it is. You can literally do this, and they will pop right out. You just reach back, and you're going to literally open it up, and that's how easy that is. And then it just flips closed. So it's really simple, and then it locks, okay? It doesn't actually touch the post. So then to pop them on, and it does have a straight post to it. So we've got 1 3/8 inches in the length. They're only in the white gold. They are $59.99, and these just sold. But one more time on the ear. I just wanted to make sure you saw the mechanism and how that actually works. so you're really familiar with that. But I love how they sit straight out and show off that blue wing black D variety. So congratulations, those are gone. Enjoy. Let's go back to the wheel. And then we've got, let's bring back, I think, are we good, Shirley, on the star sapphires? We'll take our Tanzanite time here and take a look at that ring that is coming up here. This one, huge value. Let's see what we can do here to make it a better value. 112-7277, 851. Diamond weight is 106. Lovely. And they're big, and they're all paved right up to the basket. It was $12,999. I'm going to auction it, and we're going to go crazy low. Now, because we only have 40 minutes, it probably is only going to be conducive to start somewhere so that we can kind of at least cover the mounting, right? Or try. I don't even think I'm going to cover the mounting with this open. Let's go ultimately low here, not 9,000. See what I mean by, I love this. They did the solid basket where they mirror finished it, so it looks like the diamonds go even further than they do. They go right on up to the basket, but it's like reflecting all the diamonds to make it look like they're even more. So it's really well done. And those are all big individual round brilliants that are pave. And it's going to be, you know what, skip it, 9, 8, 7, 6,000. Let's make it 5,000 to start. And you know what, better yet, let's even go lower here. We're going for the gold here. And we're going to move some jewelry. Let's make it $4,000 only to start. Both of our blue star sapphires are still here. We still have 3 different drops of Tanzanite earrings. Obviously, the 14 carats are gone now, which I already thought they were, but the 14 carats are gone, but we still have a total weight of either 1590, 18.5, or 26 carats. So we still have 3 other pairs of drop Tanzanites. This is going to be 60 seconds to get it started, 4,000 to open with a $10 increment. So that's easy, right? $4,000 to get it started. That would be, sure enough, under $500 a carat with that gorgeous designer mounting. I do have sapphire. We've got classic faceted sapphire, no asterism. Got those as well. Don't forget, a lot of jewelry's been here tonight, from fire opals to Tanzanite pendants to really cool, affordable yellow sapphires and blue zircons. By the way, who was shopping over there, Tim, with you? James. Oh, thanks, James. I think James was requesting those to come back on out. So excellent. Great way to go. Thank you, James, so much, and enjoy. And what a great way to spend a Friday night. He went out to dinner and then came home and shopped for Tanzanite earrings at a great value. So that sounds like a perfect Friday night to me. All right, so here we go with 22 seconds left. And then we're going to show you, we've got blue sapphire still here. I'm really excited about this yellow diamond. The yellow diamond is incredibly important. And there happens to be a it's not just a 1 carat, it's a 110, which might not sound like a big difference. It's a huge difference, especially when it's looking like a 2 carat, like this one does. So we'll do that in 10 minutes, bottom of the hour. But I have to show you this. This is a wild ring, and it's one of the more complex designs we do. And I've been doing this ring for a while, long before TVON even existed. I have sold this designer band. It's like as close you can get to an eternity band without being uncomfortable, because it goes almost all the way around. And the diamond design will continue. And what looks like maybe at first just like a lot of diamonds actually has these beautiful figure eights of gold borders running between every one of the diamonds and connecting them all together. This is item number 1110478. I'm going to use an old item number. It's going to allow me to get away with something here. We're going to give you a carat 30 in diamonds. You can still switch the gold color if you want, from white gold to yellow gold to rose gold to whatever it is you please. But it's a carat 30. And that's very important, because even if you go with a larger ring size, or if you want to wear it on an index finger or anything like that, thank you. This is how we're going to run it. It's smooth and it's smooth and it's smooth. That's important, because otherwise rings get really uncomfortable. If you're going to wear a diamond band every day, you want it to be comfortable. And that could be men's or ladies. It's got this great feel to it. It's a little texture, but nothing that's uncomfortable or sharp or anything like that. And it's a carat 30, and we'll put it on the auction block. It costs a fortune to make. It's finished all through the inside. You know how we quote diamond bands, or rather gold bands, that are 2 millimeters wide? That's very small. 2 millimeters is what you see like most men when they get married. I'm looking for a millimeter gauge, and I don't think I have one here. Never mind, I do. I found it. It's under all these Post-its. Most men's wedding bands are 2 millimeters. They're pretty thin. They go all the way around. It's basic gold. That's it, 14K. Those are up to $5,000 a band. In today's gold era, that's the kind of gold world we live in. This is a much wider band. I'm going to go ahead and measure it, because it's the same width all the way around. And we have to think and ignore. I'm going to ask you to kind of step outside the TVON fantasy world that we live in and think about what a gold band of this size is going to run you by itself. If there are no diamonds, look again, I'm going to show you what I do here. I'm not going to just, throw out a number. Let's give you an exact measurement. That's the millimeter size. The millimeter size on this ring is 8 millimeters. It's a lot of gold. The 8 millimeters of gold all the way around is covered in diamonds. A carat 30's worth. An 8 millimeter gold band runs you about $7,500, if not more. This one is finished all throughout the inside. Look at that designer detail on the inside. So that's going to ensure that it's comfortable. It's wide enough to be a gent style as well. That would be a unisex style if you don't mind the little detailing. It is not going to be, though, $7,500. That would be what you spend on a gold band by itself. This is meticulously done. It has this designer look. I remember, because I've been selling a long time and I have a really good memory when it comes to value. And when it comes to, X's, not so much. But you know what? I think that's probably intentional, right? When it comes to jewelry and values, I remember back many years ago, before TVON existed, when gold was much less and diamonds were much less and workmanship was much less, there's a band. That band would have run you at least $5,500. Then you add the diamonds to it, you would have been looking at that price years ago. We're going to go better than $7,500. I want your help. And I'm going to do, we're going to start really, really low here. We're going to start at like melt. If you took out all the diamonds, melted down the gold, we're going to start there. I'm going to start at $1,000. Why not? We'll go up in $100 increments though, because we are literally miles and miles and miles and miles away from cost. If you think about a mile versus like a mile for every $1,000 we go below cost, we are miles and miles away from cost. Let's take a look at it. It's $1,000 to open. Jason, do you have a question? Oh, okay. Just calling up saying, again, here's what I'm not buying tonight. But here we are with $1,000 to open. No open yet. It's going to be $100 increments. That's a band you wear every single day. And we are under $1,000 a carat for the diamonds. Now, if we don't get an open, I didn't on the Tanzanite. So if we don't get the open, we move right along. I'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. If we do get an open, it sells. I know this is a different world of gold, and I wish I could control the gold market. Oh, if I could. If I could control the gold or the diamond market, that would be fun. But we can't. None of us can. We have $1,000 over here. Tim, you got our first caller. Who's that? We have $1,000. We are looking for a $100 increment. So the next bid is $1,100. Who? Shirley? Is she the same gal that requested the Star Sapphires? And if so, does she have any feedback for me on the Star Sapphires or not what she's looking for? What's that? It is a different one. Okay, sounds good. We have $1,000, Shirley. All right. Well, surely it's going to go because we got the open. That's the good news. We got 1,000. We're looking for 1,100 or more. This is not a $1,000 band. It is not a $1,000 ring with the diamonds in it. We have $1,100. Thank you. We have $1,100. We'll find out who our new bidder is. This is worth a fortune. The workmanship, the meticulous detail, the larger diamonds. They're not as simple as pave. It's much more. 1,200. You have 12? Do you? We already have 11. Yep, we already have 11. We're looking for 12. We're looking for $1,200. We only have 2 bidders so far. So, again, not a high participation night. 1,200 we do have. Is it back to Shirley over there or someone new? Someone new is in. So Shirley just got us started. We had an 1,100. Now we have a 12. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it 2 final minutes and we're going to sell it. And then I think we're going to get to that yellow diamond, the big yellow diamond, the carat 10 yellow diamond, the brilliant, the oval, the one that looks like 2 carats. Coming up. Take a look at this though. Last call. It's at $1,200. We need your calls. You got 2 minutes to dial in. 2 minutes to make the phone call. That could very well be your designer diamond band. Let me try it on again. I got to try it on again for you so you can see the size, and it's smooth. If you have that, I own an eternity band. Do you ever see me wear that very expensive eternity band? No, I will not wear it because I cannot draw blood and then be on TV. What I mean is those prongs dig into your skin with an eternity band. That's why a band like this is so ingenious. It's not going to have any uncomfortable sharp prongs that when you do this are causing problems, right? You can't have that. So this is where, again, it gives you an almost eternity band because there's just a little bit of a sizing bar. Look at that. Most of the ring is covered in diamonds. Over 3/4 of the ring is covered in diamonds. And then you've got all that really cool textural detail within the diamonds. You're getting a carat 30. We've got 1 minute and 7 seconds left to get this one gone. Right now, who's in the lead, by the way, Tim? You've got $1,200. Who's that leader over there? Then we'll find out if we go 13 or more. I want to have you on the lines because when that auction, when the clock closes, so does the auction. If you're not on the phone lines, you cannot participate. This is the moment to get in. It's kind of now or never here. It's now or never. That's how these auctions go, and you never know what's going to happen on a live show here at TVON. It's why you got to be with us every single show that you possibly can, because you never know. How many times do I get emails and messages? By the way, I got the sweetest email from Karen today. I know it was forwarded from TVON to me. If you want to just go ahead and email TVON, I can't always guarantee I'll get it, but I did get an email forwarded from Karen T out there. If you're watching, Karen, thank you so much for the wonderful, kind words, and thank you so, so much. I'm so glad you love your Tanzanite. She said, I know it's the one you wanted, so I'm glad to take good care of it for you, and she got it, and she loves it. So thank you, Karen. If you happen to be out there watching, Karen T, I got your email today. I'm not sure when you sent it, but I got it today on the way in. So thank you for that. Do we have $1,300? Anybody? Is anybody in this auction besides Tim over here? Anybody want to go 13? Can't believe it. Are we really selling this for about $1,000 a carat on diamonds like that and a wide band of 8 millimeters of gold? Wrong. Shouldn't happen. 13, yes, no, got it, sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Gotta move. Gotta move. Let's show you the yellow diamond. We're running low on time here. We only have about 30 minutes left in our Friday night. I know. I want to be here till 10. I know. I'm not loving the early Friday nights because that's when everyone out. But you know what? Just gives me an excuse to really do the discount. This one's item number 1127035. Take a look at that. We got to zoom back. We just had a really big ring up there. I got to go even further back to get this yellow diamond in the display here. Oh, let's keep going. It's big. It's a 110 yellow, natural oval. Ovals look bigger, by the way. It's already a big stone, and it looks even larger for you. Then you get the fabulous, they just keep going. Keep going and keep going. First we do the smaller halo, then we do the really big extra large jumbo halo, then diamonds down the sides as well. This is something special. You can do any gold color you want. You don't have to leave it as is. It's rare to actually see a yellow diamond ring that could go in all yellow gold. This one can. So if that's kept you out in the past, don't worry. You can change this up. We'll do it for you. You don't have to put in any work, time, effort, or money. We'll do it for you. But you're getting a carat 73 in big white diamonds around it. Look what happens on the sides. That's a double row. A double row that leads to the one big round brilliant, that leads into the double halo, that leads into the stone that looks double what its weight is. That's a really good thing when it comes to diamonds. Here's what I'll do. 283? Yeah, 283 overall. Any gold you want. Stunning. I got to show you the inside. This ring is, to me, that's like the deluxe yellow diamond. We have quite a few of them. We love them. But this is the way to go if you want to keep it classic, but you're not going to shy away from diamonds. And I don't mean just the big center stone. I mean everything. All throughout, all around it. Everything about this ring is sensational. And now it's going to be the price tag that everyone loves the most, because I'm on a rampage of discounting. We got 30 minutes exactly left in this show tonight. It's our big Friday night, and I can't have you miss out on this one. This one is the ultimate high level. When you know it's good when it's an oval that's that bright, but then to have the power of this carat 73 around it, that's a very important mounting. And they're all bigger stones too, for the most part. I mean, that's what's really incredible, is that you got big diamonds all the way around. Now, what we're gonna do is take a, $12,999 yellow diamond center stone and make it a whole lot more affordable right here tonight. Happy Friday, but we've got 29 minutes left to celebrate our Friday night together. Don't worry, we'll see you back in here in the morning. We've got a few hours away. We're like 15 hours away from more jewelry. So don't worry, we keep the TVON party going all weekend long, but this is the one to get if you want a very important yellow diamond. It is here, it is now. Let's blow it out. Oh yeah, I'm putting it up on the auction block, I forgot. I can't just do $99.99 done. I gotta make it even better, even lower, even better. This is the chance. You got a yellow diamond that's natural, not a treated diamond, not irradiated, not heated, nothing. Nothing from the Argyle mine, which has been closed for 2 years now, and oh, do we miss it. Well, everywhere else in the world, We've still got a few short little supplies left, so we still can enjoy it here. But everywhere else you look, even the really important places with the really expensive price tags, you are not finding Argyle Mine stones any longer. This is the way to go. It's not going to be $99.99. I'm putting it on the auction block. I promised I would. Everything will be for the rest of the night. And we got some major deals. And you know what? Take it on down. Take it lower. Not 99. I mean, this gets nuts, guys. Yellow diamonds are going up by the day. Tucson's kicking off in a couple of weeks. I really don't even want to think about the kind of diamond pricing we're going to see in Tucson. I don't even want to think about it because I know what was happening in September. Last time we had the wholesale pricing on yellow diamonds, we saw diamonds that were 1 carat in size, 1 carat. 1 carat diamonds were going for 15 grand. They were just loose stones. They were just loose in a box, in parcel paper, in a little plastic bag. And you were seeing 1 carats go for 15 grand. This is not 9. This is not 8, not 7, not 6, not 5, not $4,000 to start. We're going there. We are going all to the ends of the earth in value, and this has that huge diamond weight around it. Look at all you're getting. Classic style. Can I do something for you? I'm going to show you what it looks like from across the room. Take a look at that ring. That's a lot of ring. That is a lot of powerful diamond quality. And every diamond, including the big center, they're all VS. They're VS stones, even the yellow, even the natural yellow. In the middle, it's not going to be $4,000 or even, you know what, skip 38, skip 36, skip 35. That ring, that looks like $1 million. And I know that's a cliche. This ring looks like $1 million. And it wouldn't be that far off if you were shopping real world retail. We're going to go lower than 35. Let's go even lower. Not 35, not 34, not 33, not 32. Oh, I promised you auctions, and this is like the auction avenue of a lifetime here. Let's make it $3,000 to start on one very important carat 10. And it's such a difference. To go from a 1 carat to a 110 is a big difference in price tag. At least it should be. This one's not. I see that on not so great yellow diamonds all the time, $3,000. Are you kidding me? You've got a really, I mean, like, right, have you looked elsewhere at treated diamonds and irradiated diamonds and heck, even lab-grown diamonds are that price and more? They are doing lab-grown yellows and lab-grown pinks and lab-grown blues. I had someone call me today and tell me that he wants me to start selling lab-grown on TVON. He said, I got some really cool diamonds. He goes, Lolo, you don't understand. We've known each other for a long time. He goes, you don't understand. I have lab-grown pinks. I have lab-grown blues. And I go, I'm not interested. I will not do it. I refuse. I will not do it. It's not in my thing. It's not in my wheelhouse. There are lab-grown yellows and pinks and blues out there, and you're paying a lot more. When it's, what's it worth at the end of the day? Nothing. Nothing. Zero. Not a thing. This is the way to go. 3,000 open. Do we have a $10 increment? Doesn't even matter the increment because we have no open yet. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. It will be a $10 increment if we even need it. At this point, we may not. Valentine's Day is coming. It's actually 4 weeks from tonight. Ooh, a Friday night. Okay. Hey, Tim, what's going on over there? Yeah. Right. Do you want to see him again? Okay. We had a 219 oval and a 325 roval. We'll see him again. Star sapphires aligning. Don't you love when all the stars align? Ten seconds left. This one, okay, that's the, remember they were the color difference too. We'll get to them right after. I just want to make sure if we don't have an open on this. It's a lot of ring. Oh, is that Shirley? Okay, Shirley, we had two. Did she not see them at all? Oh, okay. We've had that happen a couple times tonight. It must be a busy Friday night out there. Must be a lot happening on this Friday night. Yeah, do you want to see him again? We'll just show him again. We got nothing else going on. Here we go. This is the deeper blue. That's the royal blue with the star. Here's the lighter blue with the star. Now, I know this is confusing because actually, to me, one looks bigger than the other, but it's opposite. So the 3460 is on the left side, Tim. And that's going to be the 219. No, the 325. So, yeah, 3460 is the left side. So that's the left side, and that's the 325. The other one's the 219. But this one has a smaller stone, more diamonds. This one has a bigger stone, less diamonds. And they were only $100 difference. Do we have the open on the yellow diamond? We'll go back to it. If you like, Shirley, now did she see these at all, Tim, earlier, or just needs a recap, or did she need like a full presentation? She did see them? Does she need any advice or help, or want to see one at a time, maybe up close, or what's she thinking? Okay, well, 325, so we're close. This is, so again, this is the 219, and I'm pointing at the one I know it's hard to see on the right. That's the 219. I know it's confusing, right? Because it's tough to tell with the cabochon. That is the 3 1/4 carat. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is proper. That is 325. That is 219. The diamond weights are as follows: 44 points and a carat 24. So you're getting more diamonds with the smaller stone. Don't get me wrong, they're both big stones. So there was only a $100 difference. It was $22.99 for the left and $23.99 for the right because you have a little more diamond weight. And Jason, who do you have there with our open on the auction? We'll revisit it. We didn't leave it permanently. It was just Shirley needed another look at these stones. Okay, so we've got a yellow diamond open. It's gonna go. Tim, will you let me know if she has any other questions or wants to see one of those? They're both in platinum. They're quite heavy. So we do have the open on this yellow diamond. So we're going to go back to item number 1127035, and we've got the open at $3,000, which is now where the increments come into play. It's only a $10 increment. We try to make it easy because I don't want to leave anybody out here. There's a lot to love about that ring. Primarily the fact that you have a 1 carat 10 natural yellow diamond in the middle. A 1 carat 10 natural VS yellow diamond. But I don't just mean natural. Some people call diamonds, that shame on them. They call them natural because they're natural out of the earth diamonds, and then they get treated to look yellow. That's not what we did here. This is a natural yellow. So it came out of the ground in that color. So it came out of the ground as a yellow. It's always been a yellow. It's still a yellow. It will never change, right? It's through and natural through and through. So it's like a tried and true natural stone from the Argyle mine, which of course is since closed. Then you get the massive 173 in diamonds around it. And it is $3,000, and we're going to give it 2 final minutes to wrap this thing up. So a final call. 2 minutes left on the clock, and it's now or never, otherwise it's going now. Where are they calling from, Jason? What state are they in? I'm dying to know where we could potentially be sending this. Either way, it's free. We don't charge you for shipping or gold color changes or sizing or any of that. You don't pay tax if you live outside the state of California. So this is a great way to go and get a 3. Look at this on the hand again, because I got to show you the size of this ring. It's one of those that's large but not like oversized. So I feel pretty safe and secure in saying anybody could wear this. But obviously it's a big ring, and I have a large hand. Not a large ring size. I wear a 5.5 for reference, but I have a long hand. I've got long fingers. So this is where, again, it's just a beautiful large ring, but not oversized. It's not going knuckle to knuckle. I don't think it's beyond that, wearable every day. If you wanted to wear this as an alternative to a wedding set or a diamond ring that you wear on the left ring finger, great. If it's going to be a right ring finger ring, great. If it's going to be something you want to wear, middle or index, you can do that too. I mean, it's got the size where it would work on really any of these larger fingers. I'm going to try to move this one over. That's not the size to do it, but there it is. So that's what it would look like on a middle finger as well. We have 51 seconds till we sell it. So it's, again, act quickly or forever wish you did, right? That's kind of the MO with these auctions. It is timely, and it is definitely going to be a really important piece. Look at that, brilliant. And of course the ovals. This is why so many people, I think, are really trending towards ovals right now in all diamonds across the board, is a lot of people want to go ovals because with the price of diamonds being where they're at, a lot of people want to get a shape that is going to look bigger, because as you get bigger sizes, in actuality, they're going to cost you so much more. So a lot of people are going towards the ovals because at least it is a shape that traditionally gives you a bigger look than what it actually weighs. So you're always getting a bigger look than what you're actually paying for, which I think is very helpful, isn't it? because usually we all want larger diamonds, and what gets in the way is that darn budget of ours, right? Where it's, especially in yellows, given that they are so many hundreds of thousands of times more rare than white diamonds, and a 110 white diamond is going to run you more money than this. That is a fact. Jess, are you on this one? Andy on this one? Tim's on star sapphires, I think. That is such a good ring. And we're looking for 3,010 or more. Power bids are welcome. Anybody else? Do we have 3,010? Yes or no? It's sold. Congratulations. That's gone. What do we auction next? Oh, I have something. We showed you star sapphires. Blue star sapphires were here, 2 of them. Now I have a facet, because no doubt somebody's saying, show me what you got in a faceted star or a faceted sapphire. Here it is. Item number is 1127068. Who do we appreciate? Hopefully Lolo and TVON. Hopefully, right? After these values tonight, you got to show a little TVON love, right? Give us a little TVON love. We've got more jewelry in the morning, by the way, not to mention I'll give you your first glimpse at some very, very important merchandise that's coming up 2 weeks from tonight on January 31st to Friday night with handbags. Remember also we had the $4.99 Streeta back, but we only have a couple left in each color, taupe and multicolor. If you just joined us and you're going, what? Handbags were here? They were about 2 hours ago. And we had our last look, for those of you on wait list, we had a last look at the Streeta Italian lamb leather woven, gorgeous bag. Anyway, let's talk sapphire. It's 1127068. As mentioned, it is a beauty. Now, Tim, you'll let me know if you have any other questions on the star sapphires, right? Nope, we're good. Shirley's a no. All right, star sapphires are here. Sorry, Shirley, we're trying. We're helping you. We're trying. Let's talk about just a beautiful, faceted, royal blue, best of the best, Carat 04 sapphire with 74 points in diamonds. Love this kind of ribbon. It's like a ribbony wave of diamonds that goes from more wide to more narrow in onto that sapphire, meeting up with the halo, white, yellow, or rose gold. That's a very important ring. $49.99 is our should be price tonight at TVON. Let's change it up. Auction time. We've got 15 minutes left to do everything in auction. So what would you like to see? I'm kind of surprised you haven't told me what to auction off. So I'm just going on my own here, showing you what's brand new tonight, what we have. If you have any questions about what you saw earlier, we had it all. Look at all this jewelry I had earlier. I had a lot of jewelry earlier that is still awaiting a good home. There's a lot of jewelry here tonight that you may have missed in hour number 1 or hour number 2 or even in the first 44 minutes of hour number 3, and we're almost sold out of, well, everything we've shown recently. But look at all this jewelry I have left still. There's a lot of jewelry that's still hanging out here tonight. So if you have any questions about Tanzanite pendants, Tanzanite earrings, anything, let us show it again before our showtime is over, because then we see you in the morning, and our Saturdays and Sundays, it's a whole new lineup of brand new. And you know you can't miss Saturdays and Sundays. They're mandatory, right? They are so ridiculously mandatory. These morning shows that we do, they're our flagship shows, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. The good news, we start before playoffs start tomorrow too, so don't worry. Football fans, I'm with you. We're on before all the games start, okay? So I'm here to tell you, we'll have all of our 3 hours, and then you'll still have a half an hour to get ready to pregame for football playoffs, okay? So good news for our NFL fans. But take a look at this, and then go enjoy football. But here we go. Carat 04, I know that's what I'll be doing. But here we are with a very, and you know who I'm rooting for tomorrow, right? All right, here we go. Carat 04, yes, Jess.
I was on backside of your register.
Oh.
You a band,
Yes.
but Alan took it back and he wanted to say hi to you. And
Oh,
he hopes you're doing good.
thanks, Alan. Alan took a bag? Which one did he get? Multi. Hey, Alan. Alan from where? Hi, Alan. Now, what was your name of your new register? I didn't hear it.
Shirley.
Oh, Shirley. Brand new. Hi, Shirley. Thank you so much. Well, welcome. Where was she calling from? A brand new register tonight. One of many, but I'm hearing about this one, so I want to shout her out. That's wonderful. Thank you, Shirley. Great buy. From Illinois.
And Alan is in Nevada.
Oh, hi, Alan. Alan in Nevada. Well, Mom's got to be feeling good. That's where Mom's from. My mom's from Chicago, and then she now lives in Nevada and has for 20 years now. So I like the link there. All right, so we have a and I'm always thinking of Mom. And the Golden Knights lost, so I know. Mom, sorry. I know. I feel you. I saw what happened. Sorry. But now I know she's watching me. So hockey's over for the day. And now she can concentrate on her daughter, her firstborn, her favorite child. Take a look. This is always, right? Here's our Carat 04. Yeah, my brother obviously doesn't watch the show. So here we go. I can get away with saying stuff like that. Carat 04, royal blue. This one's amazing. Let's go ahead and take it on down. $49.99. Let's start it. I was going to start $25, Tony, and get it half off. Let's start even less. Not even $25. How about $2,000? Okay, I'll go even less. It's a gorgeous sapphire. Wait till you see this on, though. It's so pretty on because we can do a lot of basic bands. Classic jewelry is a thing. But then when you see this one, it still keeps it classic, but it's doing this extra wave, right? I love that. Just a little, it feels like a ribbon. It adds this little extra feminine detail touch to it. It's not going to be $2,000 either to start. Oh, this is a good one. $10 increments, of course. But I want to work on lowering that open as well. And by the way, if you can look from a distance, it's one thing when it's sitting up close. If you can get this distance away and you're getting that far away and you still see the amazing, bright, beautiful royal blue color of a sapphire, that is so important because most of the time it's just going to look dark. It's going to look, even if it's good up close, you're going to get further away and it's going to be too dark, too opaque, too saturated. This stone is just perfect. Okay, I said it. The word you're never supposed to say about natural gemstones. But look at it. It's visually perfection. And it's not going to be $2,000 to get it started either. Let's start even lower. Let's go to, you know what, let's just do it. $1,500. $1,500. Keep the increments small at $10. We'll go $1,500 to open, $10 increments, and we got about 10 minutes left to keep this auction party going. So if there's anything you want to see auction off, let me know. But this is going to be definitely getting a home. When you start that low, it has no choice but to get a lot of activity, a lot of excitement, a lot of thrill here. And you can have any gold you want. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, green gold. No green gold. No, we don't do green. There is such a thing. But can you imagine? Not very popular. It's never quite taken off. Can you? Yeah, green is what you don't want, right? Usually if it's green gold, it means you didn't buy gold. You bought a fake metal or a plated metal and it turned on you, right? Or better or worse off if it made your skin green. That's even worse, right? That's what happens with sometimes mystery metals, base metals, things like that. That's what, you'll never have that issue when you buy fine, right? And we do have the open, right? Tim, is that you with the open over there? Who is it? Thank you. We have $1,500. Nancy, from where? Oh, wait. We're not related, are we? You have to ask her. I have an aunt named Nancy who lives in Washington. Will you ask her if she is a blood relative of mine? Well, she's not. She's my aunt. It was, anyway. But yes, we'd be family. Family by marriage. Is she a relative? We'll find out. You never know, right? I've had elementary school teachers shopping that I had no idea. Oh, wait a minute. Did she teach me when I was this high? Yeah. Here we are. $1,500. We have 10 minutes left of the show. I want to dedicate the final 2 minutes to this auction so we can get that out the door, and then we're going to be probably have time for one more piece. Maybe we'll do a recap of what we've had. I mean, it's really up to you. You can tell me. Tell me what you need to see or what you want to do here in the last few minutes. But this is last call. We have the open at 15. We're looking for 15, 10 or more, and we have 2 minutes going on the clock, and that'll be that. White, yellow, or rose gold. Tim, relative? Do we know each other? Okay. It's worth asking. You never know. You never know. My aunt watches the show sometimes. All right, here we are. It's when you know you're good, when you can start selling to relatives. You're not really a good shopping host until you've sold a fine jewelry piece to a relative, right? When your own relatives call in and get something off the show. Did you have a new register, Andy, over there? I kind of felt it. Who was that? Maria in Texas. Where in Texas? Love my Texas gals. Just like Texas in general. Yeah? Oh my gosh, wonderful. Well, this is great. And what was she shopping for? Fantastic. She's going to love it. She's definitely going to love it. And welcome. So welcome, welcome. We have a minute left on this Sapphire. We are verifying here. We'll see. Now, do you guys, are we opting for more auctions? Do we want to do recaps? You tell me if there's something you want to see before we go. We've got about 8 minutes left here when the clock ends. We'll have about 8 minutes of airtime. I do want to remind you, there was an incredible Chameleon diamond, a 60-point VS stone earlier, GIA certified, of course, and still here. So that's worth probably recapping. If there's anything else I can recap, blue zircon, anything, you let me know. Our star sapphires are still here. So this is obviously the faceted version, the gem quality faceted version. If you'd like to see our star sapphires again, let me know. You know what? We had that auction on the big Tanzanite, the 851 pair. I did have, let's see, I've got a couple blue zircon, aqua. We've got some blues here that need to go. Blues and blue greens. Also, this Tanzanite pendant I think you may have missed, so let me show that. So we've got 10 seconds left. We'll do a couple recaps because there are pieces that need to go before we wrap up our Friday. See you in the morning, 15 hours away. We're back at it, shopping and loving the values. So anybody else on this one? Is it going to Nancy? Washington? Done. Sold. Congratulations. Here we go. I've got to recap this Tanzanite pendant. We did have this earlier. It's 112-5177, so it has been priced and well, and it's still got that darn water spot. So I got to figure out, I may have to get out the water here and give it a little extra. So let me do that really quickly and see if, because that is not an issue with the stone. It is just a water spot from the polishing. So let me do that really quickly here, and then we'll recap 5177. And this one is, still might be a little bit moist, but there it is. That looks better. All right, so we got the water spot off. And it's going to be that 826. Now, this was a remarkable value. Got one of our better per carat price tags here. And remember, we did bring a lot of Tanzanite drops. Big drop earrings were here earlier. This is in two-tone gold. It's mostly yellow with that little bit of white gold under the diamonds, but you can have any gold you want. And it's an 826 with 8 points in diamonds, two big 4-pointers, and that one is down to $34.99. And when you get $34.99 on an 826, that's going to be $423 a carat, which we don't see often for a museum reserve stone. And that's about as good as it gets. I had a couple rings yesterday, just last night, that were incredible. They were at that same per carat price. Here it is on the hand, so you can see that from a distance away. It's a little over an inch, top to bottom, and then I'll take it on over to the neckline as well. $34.99. It's $423 a carat, free gold, free diamonds, free labor to put it together, and this is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can really see in a little bit of a darker light, you can really start to appreciate that super saturated and all the red flashes it gives. That's outstanding. And there's one. So we'll take another close-up look at it, and it's a slide. So that means you're going to put your chain right where I'm holding it, but it looks like the design is really latching onto your chain. It's not just your typical extra little, second thought, afterthought bail. It's got that really cool design that really wraps the gold around your bail. So it's really just around your chain, rather. So we'll talk about last call on $34.99. I'm amazed. $423 a carat. You can't do it anywhere else for Tanzanite. That Tanzanite would be a much lesser quality. So very exciting to see a price tag like that one when you've got that beautiful, bold design. Also have Paraiba. Also have blue zircon. Also have the most gorgeous here, Santa Maria, that I know you missed because otherwise it would be gone. So we'll show that. Got some blues and some blue greens to show you here for the rest of the evening. This is going to be the zircon in the middle. Then I've got the big Paraiba. This was a $470 blue-green Paraiba, under $4,000. Then also the very important Sierra Santa Maria that is here. So these are different varieties of blue, from aqua on the left, zircon in the middle, and Paraiba on the right side. And all of them are $4,000 or less. It's actually $39.99 or less. The Tanzanite pendant is here if you'd like it. We still have 3 pairs of large stone drop earrings in our museum reserve Tanzanites. But the aquamarine here, this is the 212 in a gorgeous designer diamond mounting, goes side to side with nothing but pave. That one's going to be only $19.99. Actually, better yet, the zircon in the middle here, $16.99. That's a huge zircon. It's a 375. And then you've got the Paraiba. It's a 470 stone in a pear shape, blues and greens, and that's going to be our 470 for only $39.99. So a last call on the show. If there's anything else I can recap, actually, let me pop in a few other items that we had. This beautiful Sphene pendant, color change Sphene. I don't think this is gone yet. Let me know if that's if I just didn't hear about it. But there were so many of you talking about this Sphene pendant earlier. It's our 176 gorgeous. Asher cut. It's actually a beautiful radiant look there. That is so special, isn't it? And that's going to be our 176 in the Sphene in the pendant. Great way to wear a Sphene because they are softer, so you might want to wear it as a pendant, prioritize that. That one's 80 points in diamonds. That's also $19.99. So a great piece there if you want that color change Sphene, all finished in the back. It's got the 2 tones of gold, yellow for the setting of the stone, white gold the rest of the way. So that one's down to $19.99. And then the rings, $39.99 or less. So keep that in mind. That's a very important. It's actually $16.99 for the zircon in the middle. I love the aqua for $19.99. The aqua's on the left side. That's a beauty there. So definitely don't hesitate. Now I've got some other pieces. So if you're not into the blues and the greens, we had this gorgeous ruby multiple band. It's like a highway design in ruby and diamonds. That one's $9.99 for platinum. Beautiful piece there. Isn't that gorgeous? Also had a yellow sapphire earlier. This is one of the richer yellow sapphires you're going to see anywhere because usually they're more of a pale yellow. Look at this yellow. That is on point. That's exactly what you want. That yellow sapphire is only $9.99 as well. So our left and right front here are $9.99 a piece. Let me know which one you'd like, either one. And those are both in platinum. The yellow sapphire on the left, the ruby on the right, all in a platinum setting. That's a really cool way to go. So lots of values here. 2 final minutes left in the show. I'm back with you in 15 hours. So make sure you're with us right back here at 10 o'clock. That's 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. That's noon Central Time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you're with us. That's when we kick off our 3 hours for our Saturday morning. And always something to look forward to. It was last Saturday we brought you arguably the best value in jewelry ever. So you never know what tomorrow's going to hold. And that's why I'd ask you to be with us for all jewelry lovers, one and all. It's going to be a great Saturday morning. We do the same thing Sunday morning as well. So there's a lot of big values still to come. I also want to remind you about the Chameleon diamond. Let me grab that really quickly. We had a 60-point round. VS GIA certified Chameleon diamond. It looks like that. That's our 60-point Chameleon VS2. That piece is down under $5,000. That's $49.99 for a color changing, rare as can be, Chameleon diamond. It's multiple colors in one diamond. It's greens, it's golden yellows. It changes based on temperature. It is so unique and rare, and that one is $49.99 with a full GIA cert as well. So we've got our final minute and change left. I want to thank you so much for being with me and joining me on this Friday night. Thank you for shopping as well. These are extremely important pieces up here, and every single one of them should get a home with those values we gave them. And keep in mind that we've got a minute left in broadcast time, but we're also here a couple minutes after we go off the air to help you out. So it's not too late to get your favorite ring unless it's sold to somebody else, which is why I wouldn't wait till tomorrow morning. Yes, we're back in 15 hours, but I would not wait to dial in then and ask about these Friday night favorites because they're going to be, chances are, long gone. So we thank you so much again for joining us. Reminder, tomorrow morning we kick it off at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Wherever you're watching us now, that's how you may watch tomorrow on television, or you can check us out online as well, YouTube, Facebook, and TVON.com. Great ways to watch online if you're maybe perhaps on the go. So thanks so much again for being with us on this big Friday night. We're here for a couple minutes to help you out. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair. Thank you again for watching and shopping, and I'll see you tomorrow, 15 hours tomorrow morning. See you at 10. See you then.